Oh, okay, sure. La 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 la.
No, you can, yeah. When I start a new podcast, you know where I'm gonna go. Straight down to Jay and Jack to find another show. The RAMBLECAST After Dark, the gang that you all should know. So why don't you come on by and we'll treat you to another show. Woo-hoo! Up on the RAMBLECAST, Nick sings it if we get off task. Matt corrects it if Jack is wrong. Chris checks it, a podcast dream if I ever did see one.
I'm not. The song's not clicking.
Come on.
It's called Up on Cripple Creek by the band.
The band. Up on Cripple Creek.
If you've never listened to that album, Jack,
I'm sure I have.
It's one of the best albums. It's their second album. You have Music for Big Pink in '68, which has the classic. The song is escaping me. But their famous song, and then
The Weight.
The Weight, yeah, The Weight.
I got it. I got
yeah,
there.
I knew.
I feel like if Randy was with us live,
Right.
he'd be like typing.
And then their second album is just called just The Band or the Brown album. The whole A side of that record is just gold.
Now, wasn't the band Richie Potsy? Weren't they called the band? Because I remember when Leather Tescadero says it's Leather Tescadero and the band, and someone says, "Oh, we got to get a name."
Well, that's what I mean. The history of the band is really neat too, because they were a band, and then
there's Randy. I don't know what you're trying to say there.
Yeah, no.
Catlin band.
Dylan's band, yes, exactly. That's where I was going, Randy.
He got there.
Yeah, so you had the Hawkins. Well, they were called the Hawks for a while, and then when he left, or they left him, and they were Bob Dylan's backing band in late '65 and early '66. And then Bob had his accident, and then they all kind of holed up in Woodstock, New York, and that's what's famously called the Basement Tapes, because they were just sitting in a house playing.
I love
tunes.
The Basement Tapes.
And then Bob went and made another record, and then they actually decided, hey, let's get serious, and they put out their first record in '68, which kind of led to, I think the Byrds, Notorious, what's the name of that record? I'm just going blank on record names today. But anyway, the Bird, Sweetheart of the Rodeo.
Let's play the game.
Sweetheart of the Rodeo is kind of considered to be the first kind of crossover between rock and country. But the band's Music for Big Pink to me is what really gave it like the legit, like, hey, instead of being overproduced like Pet Sounds and Sgt. Pepper and all these things like that, like we brought it back down to basics, this country kind of folky rock sound. And it's just this great period. Yeah.
Even the John Wesley Harding album, because Dylan does the same thing, and it's more stripped down. It's just, it's just him, and but that's a good one.
Just a trio, a bass guitar and a drum,
But no, there's a bootleg version of Basement Tapes, and I promise we'll move on. But called A Tree with Roots, and it's pretty good because it's like it's just the Basement Tapes expanded. I don't know, it's like 4 times as big.
They released the complete.
Did they?
They released it 2 or 3 years ago. They released the complete Basement Tapes, and it's ridiculous. It's like it's a massive set. I never bought it though.
I think because I had the bootleg.
And
it just wasn't, and also I didn't know this until now, so
it's the same as like when All Things Must Pass for everyone out there. It's George Harrison's first record. I was and still am a massive George Harrison fan, but back in 2000 or 2001, I forget where I was, but someone had like a 6-disc bootleg of all the outtakes of that record.
Oh wow.
And of course I bought it, and then when the 50th anniversary of All Things Must came out, wow, has it already been 6 years? Holy shit. 6 years ago, 5 years ago, really. it was basically all the tracks I already had from 20 years ago. I was like, oh,
sure.
like,
But you know, it's also nice because it's like you know them, and now they're a little bit more better produced.
they're more crisp. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can tell they've been
right. But I will say this about All Things Must Pass: very therapeutic album. Like
I
if you're
love that
going
record.
through some shit, like
I love that record.
even if you're not going through, it's a good album. But I mean, just personally speaking, like that album, it
you know, it's like I
got me
know
through some hard times.
Yeah, exactly. I really love Living in the Material World as well. I know Jay gave me shit for it back when he used to podcast with us.
Madonna?
Oh
No,
you're muted.
Yeah, Jack beat me to my joke. I was going to say you always have been a material girl.
Thankfully, you were muted.
So before George released the 30th anniversary of All Things Was Past, it was out of print, that record. So the only thing you could get of his at that time was Living in the Material World, which is his 1973 record. And it's a very spiritual record. I think it has one of his best ballads he ever wrote on it, which is Be Here Now. But it's a great record. But Jay was like giving me shit.
Beck did a cover.
Beck covered it. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. A couple of years ago, he released that. Yeah. So anyway, little music deep dive. We like to talk about music. I put it in the show description even. You know, it's like we talk about TV, movies, sports, music.
Anything else we want to talk about?
Yeah, I do that. I kind of still keep that in the show blurb, even though I might change some things around. So, but yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Like, and there's so many on all. So for everyone out that doesn't know about anything about All Things Was Past, I think it still is the first and probably only triple record. Not really. I know there's other triple finals,
but it was the first I thought to go like platinum or gold. Like whatever it was at the time, because they had to get more with platinum, but maybe it went gold. It was the first triple album to go gold or something like that. So.
And really, you could argue that it's really just a double album because the third one is really just a jam session, but it's still
I remember Jeep.
I remember Jeep, yeah, and thanks for the pepperoni, and
and
Johnny's
birthday, Johnny, or Johnny's birthday. Yeah, I like that one. So, I also like the little outbit, like it's Johnny's birthday. It's Johnny's birthday. I love when Beatles do kooky shit.
So. Kooky shit, yeah.
Funny. So,
but yeah, no, I love that record. It's just and I hate it too because like people don't really hold it, to unless you're just a diehard fan, like you don't know it, like it's not like Abbey Road or some of the other people like, oh, like it's just it should be up there as an iconic record, and it's not, but anyway.
Yeah, because
I know Jack and Chris don't really know, but Chris needs to eat though, but he's still no, can't hear you.
I ate. I wolfed down half of my daughter's leftover sub.
He ate.
So, what kind of sub? What company, and then what kind?
It was Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike, okay.
I don't even know what the fuck it was. I didn't even look at it. I just ate it. I was so hungry. It was like ham and salami with banana peppers.
Gotta have it.
And jalapenos.
Nice.
The jalapenos are hitting right now. Anywho.
I loved Jersey Mike's for the longest. The first time I ever discovered it, and I heard a couple years ago it got bought by and so it hasn't been as good since.
I disagree. I think it's fucking awesome. I love me some Jersey Mike's.
Well, yeah. I think it's still the same, but they're not as giving on the meats like they used to be.
It all depends on the bread.
It's true.
If bread is fresh, it's good. If it's not,
well, it's just the whole inflation.
That's true for any.
Well, the whole inflation thing that happened, 2021, that is one of the things that killed going to Jersey Mike's for me, because it used to be you could get a giant, which is like a huge sandwich, for I think they were 13 or 14 a piece.
$13,
yeah, and now they're like 18 a piece.
Well, dude, that's $18 worth of fucking food, easy. A giant is literally 20 inches long. Are you talking about the large?
The large, the biggest sandwich you can get is the giant.
I think a giant's more than that.
The giant is like roughly it's roughly
huge.
It's I don't know how many inches it would be, but it's over a foot long. It's big, but it's like 4 little sections. They cut it in fourths.
Randy below is a spot on. So Jersey Mike's needs a size that's a little bit larger than the regular, but not as big as the giant.
I need
You
the
got a good
3/4
point.
sandwich. Yeah,
I will say though,
they have the mini, the regular, and the giant. Yeah, they don't have the 3/4. It's just
I will say though, prior to my do we lose Jack?
Oh yeah, you look curmudgeon, blurry and curmudgeon right now. Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Oh no, he was gone for me a second. There he is.
Yeah, my internet went out.
Before this whole like weight loss journey, like I would like destroy a regular with no problem.
No problem.
Wouldn't even blink at it. You know what I mean? I can't do a regular Jersey Mike sub. It's a lot.
I always buy
the idea that you fucking crush the giant is
No.
like
look, I don't crush it. No, I always try to get as much food, bang for my dollar. So
Sure.
when I go to
Absolutely.
Jersey Mike's, not only do I get a giant, I get 2 giants. And so that's why, and so I'll get a giant 9 and a giant 13. So a giant 9 is the Club Supreme. So it's turkey, roast beef, bacon.
damn, son.
And then the 13 is the giant Italian. So
You don't need it at one sitting.
all the fatty meats. It's the salami. It's everything. And you double stuffs it. That's right.
Where are you gonna put that?
I'm like you, Chris. Though, like I basically I'll spread it out. So like I'll eat maybe like half of one of them. Did I say something else I should have?
It's okay. I just totally, it just takes one of us to do this. So.
But I'll eat
it out.
basically half of one of them when I first get home, and then I'll just let me dive in there.
Get inside it.
Yeah. Heard you wanted
Yeah,
the giant.
baby. Here comes the giant.
Yeah, but it'll easily be at least a minimum of 4 meals for me. It could be.
Okay, all right, fair.
So,
okay.
The only problem though is it's not as when you save especially if the oil and vinegar.
Oh, if it gets soggy.
Yeah, I don't put the oil and vinegar for that reason.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I would do oil and vinegar on at least one.
I will stake my
'cause,
claim
man,
on this
I
in
love the
saying
oil
that I'm specifically talking about non mom and pop shops. Like I'm talking about commercial, whatever. The Jersey Mike's original Italian, Mike's Way, in my opinion, with a little bit of mayo. Add some peppers on there if you like. Arguably, is the best Italian sandwich that you can get. Non mom and pop
at a chain.
Thank you. That's actually the better way of saying it. At a chain restaurant, it's the best Italian you can get.
I would probably agree with that.
Like it's so good.
Now we've gotten into Jimmy John's.
Is that they're Italian. They're Italian. You can request them to heat it, but like most of the time they will give you an Italian cold at Jersey Mike's. Whereas in like Firehouse Subs, will put it. So
Firehouse Subs, I'm with you, is fucking excellent.
Yeah.
We had one here in town and it shut down.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever had Firehouse Subs.
Oh,
Firehouse Subs did not survive COVID.
Yeah, we've gotten into Jimmy John's, and it's been.
I've only heard great things about Jimmy John's, and I've never had a Jimmy John's sub before.
Yeah, they have a 3-cheese ham roasted thing. The bread is excellent. It's toasted. The cheese is all melted. It's outstanding.
It's like Firehouse Subs was like a stepped up version of Quiznos. Do you guys remember Quiznos?
Yeah, it is. They're still around. A few of them. They went out of business. The chain went out of business,
versus,
but the individual
it is a good versus, Jerry. That's a good call. Like Firehouse Subs for Quiznos. Let's go back to Quiznos for a second. The home of the heated sandwich, right? And the fucking creepy ass commercials. Because they use those little weird animals with like.
Well, it's better than Subway commercials with a child molester.
Yeah, fair enough. But they
don't have to throw a rock too far.
For me, they were like the first. They were like the first of the the heated sub chains. I mean, I didn't know of any others, and there's only one other I know that is Firehouse Subs. But Firehouse Subs kind of stepped it up a little bit. It was like the somewhat more sophisticated, but the idea behind Firehouse Subs, because Jack, you mentioned you've never had one before.
Yeah,
it's a pretty cool franchise, and I haven't looked into it other than what they advertise. However, But the gist of it is that the community in which they open up a Firehouse Subs, it benefits the local fire department.
Yeah, they donate.
Okay.
They donate a lot of their money. Their
I don't know if we have one here. I'm sure we do, but
which is in itself is a pretty cool idea. You know what I mean? And they would also sell things like you could buy like a jar of their pickles, right? And all this weird shit. And it was good. We loved Firehouse Subs. It was pretty
pickles spicy or just regular?
No, just
regular ones, like sandwich pickles. But they it was kind of like, it was kind of a bummer because they didn't survive COVID around here.
Sucked. Yeah, I know I've mentioned it. You guys probably never had because I don't think they have them. Jack might have one, but it's a Texas chain called Schlotsky's Deli. And I fucking love Schlotsky's. And anytime I see one, it's like my heart just like bursts. I'm so happy to see it because they have a round bread.
It's the anticipated.
I hope they have a few giant ones.
Well, they don't have it's not a hoagie. It's not it's a round bread, and
really
sour. It's like a spongy sourdough, and like you were saying, Jack, bread is what makes a sandwich.
Bread is the key. Bread is the key.
And it's one of the best damn bread places for their sandwiches possible.
I don't care what's in between it. If the bread sucks, the sandwich sucks.
Fair, good point. The valid point. I'll throw another one in the mix too, which is a newer chain that actually started. I think the first one is actually in my hometown, out in Western Mass, but it's called the Hot Table.
Yeah, never heard of it.
No, I think it's exclusive to like Massachusetts right now. They're like a smaller chain. They opened up one in my town I live in now. But their whole idea is they're pressed sandwiches, so it's like panini style.
Oh, okay.
But and again, it's all about the bread. Like the panini bread it comes out like crispy, like they butter it up and they press it. But you can get like their black and blue sandwich is amazing.
Oh,
so
I
it's
love a black and blue.
Yeah, like they have really, really good sandwiches. Hopefully it gains some popularity. You might see them pop up around, but.
That's why my favorite sandwich of all time, which I know I'm in the minority. Actually, this was a versus like what's your favorite sandwich, which is a Cuban. A Cuban has been my favorite sandwich for the last 20 years because that's what I mean. Is like if you get a good press, you get a good press and you smash that. It's so fucking good. I mean, a Cuban, you can fuck up.
We got to pause. I got to go get something to eat.
Hey, I'll transition for a hot second.
Yeah, okay.
Ready?
I'm getting a feeling that this is going to be Lego related.
Or Legos.
Yeah.
It's not completed, but it's about 80% complete.
Is this the Black Pearl?
Oh, nice! Yeah,
oh, nice.
It's looking really good. Yeah,
yeah,
it's really cool.
It is a really cool.
For everyone out there, it is the Black.
Oh,
the big
man,
Pearl.
Is it harder when they're all the same color?
Yes.
That's why, I said, with the Ghostbusters building that came out in 2013 or 14 or whenever it came out. Mm-hmm. That's why that build sucks so much because it's just a big red building, and you're like, this sucks. That one and the Saturn V rocket. Those two were the ones that I hated the most, I think. But anyway, Chris, I think you're muted again, Chris.
Somehow you
Sorry.
muted.
So on the back here, I got a couple of dials, so you can actually spin the dial and it moves all the cannons out, which is kind of awesome.
So cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
and
cool. There's also up top here is obviously the what do you call it? The wheel, and the helm that will also turn the rudder, which is pretty cool. Yeah,
it's seaworthy.
It's a beautiful build. I'm actually it's a lot of fun to build. I thought that I was going to get bored because of the repetition, but the way they designed the build, they do it in a way where it has you kind of bounce back and forth. I think they consciously made it not boring in that sense by the way they kind of rerouted you around to do different stuff. But it's very, very cool. It's a great build.
Is the stand automatically built into it?
So this, you can pull it out here. So it's essentially two of these.
Okay, you can.
So you can pull it out.
So you can pull it. Yeah, the pull-out game on this build is pretty good.
You can also pull it out.
Yeah. How many pullouts are there?
There's two of them. You can pull out twice.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's never safe to go with that system, though.
The detail on this thing is pretty amazing. So, like, there's actually tons of. If you look up close, there's actually like a little, like the captain's quarters up there.
And can you pull off the top part to look inside there? Is that
but I'm like nervous to do it. I don't.
No, I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just wondering if you
could.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So it is on a hinge, so you can kind of see back here.
Okay.
So this part will pop.
Okay. That's very nice.
That's
cool.
That's
it is pretty cool. So it's on those little claw grips, so you can I lift up and pull it out.
Those little lamps up at the top there.
Yeah,
too.
right. So herein lies the issue. Now back to the fucking lighting kit discussion.
Yeah, you got to do it.
I know, but I don't want. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna do it. But what's cool is the lighting kit's very, very minimal. So. Okay. Obviously, there's not many lights on a pirate ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the lights will they do route
the
all the lights. So all the cannons will have a light.
Right.
Oh shit. Okay.
There's lights inside here, so you can actually kind of get some glow coming out of the captain's quarters, and then of course the lanterns up here will also have lights. So eventually, I don't know when, but eventually I'll add.
Quick question for
mix.
Nick. On pirate ships that have lights, or any ship back in that day, how much light did it actually put out? Because it's candlelight.
Yeah, not much.
So, what was the point of having it?
Having what?
The lights on a ship
to walk around.
It's to see just the crew, and also it's a way for other ships not to see you and not slam into you in the middle of the night.
I mean, like where that one had the lights, it makes sense because it's kind of up on the deck.
I'm just saying, how much light is it actually putting out? It's
right. So
it's interesting you bring that up, right? Because there's been a couple different video games that I've played that you are piloting or at the helm of a pirate ship, and that was a part of the gameplay mechanism, right? So like if you're in if you're potentially are creeping up on somebody or someone's trying to chase you, you turn your lights off, so you become harder to see.
Yeah, that's what. If I'm a pirate ship, I don't want any lights.
Right. So,
well, they use gas.
Yeah.
Or the LED lights. That's. I don't know.
They had propane. They had propane.
So I got a couple more.
Just a couple.
I'd be worried one of the candles would fall out and burn the ship down to the,
So this was a Christmas gift for my son, and he built this. I actually finished a couple of the scenes.
What was it?
However, he built the majority of this set, which I think is pretty awesome. And he asked me to put it in my display case.
What is it?
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's the
nice.
The
free gift.
Yeah. So that this little thing pops out, right? So you have
the Wonderful World of Disney.
Yeah, and then you have other scenes you can put in there. See here, so you have.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Does he know what the rabbit ears are for?
Yeah, I had to explain it to him. He's like, "What's that for, Dad?" And I'm like, "Well, back in my day." And then one more scene here. We've got
it's what our parents forced us to do. We had to run up and move those things around.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Lion King on Pride Rock thing, which is kind of cool.
That's very cool.
So yeah, that was
also remote controls.
That was the Blizzard activity.
That's why it's set next to the TV. To be honest with you,
Legos are great for when you're trapped inside.
This is another. This is actually another gift that wasn't free that I actually paid for. That he was like, "No, Dad, that says it's 9+ or 13+, whatever it is. You gotta build it." And I was like, "Okay." I got the cool Spider-Man head, which I've learned is now retired, which is kind of cool. So,
that is. Yeah.
This is actually a pretty cool build. Like when Lego has done a really nice job with the bust /
we should
heads.
be sponsored by Lego. To be fair,
we should be. And then one more.
They don't need us. They've got so many people.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you don't know.
So many other influencers.
You don't know.
This
the 5
was
people
a
listening
gift
to us could put them over the top.
This was a gift to me for Valentine's Day from my beautiful bride. She had one of these made.
Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and for those listening at home, it's Lego figures of both Chris and his wife. I won't say her name on the show.
That's Amanda.
Says, "I love you."
Okay, there you go. It's Amanda.
Amanda.
Well, I can see
Boston did a song about her.
No, they're standing behind the thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and then there's like a picture brick behind. behind
it's a picture of.
And those are your kids
us.
in front, right?
No, those are us.
No, I got. Never mind. No, I thought
No,
those were kids.
no, the kids
I
get
apologize.
the lower
Kids.
podium.
And there's a
It's
dog
good.
in there too, which does not look like my dog, but there's a dog.
Aw.
I did want to say this before we moved on to anything else. Like going back to the lights in the back of the ship. So I was in Raleigh, if y'all remember, a couple weeks ago. Got to hang out with Jack. But on the flight back, I watched a movie.
A movie.
I watched Master and Commander.
Yes.
I always loved that movie, but I'd been a while since I'd seen it, and it's one of the biggest crimes I think in movie history that
Russell
never got a
Crowe,
sequel.
right?
Russell Crowe, yeah.
Oh, never got a sequel.
Yeah.
Never got a sequel. But going back to what we're talking about, the lighting
have one
is
more.
that's one of the most brilliant scenes in the movie.
knew you
is
did.
that they're this close to being destroyed, being captured by the enemy ship. And they go, if we can make it tonight, we'll be fine. And of course, they're still behind them, and they're shooting they're shooting at them the whole time of the night. But what's giving the way is the three lights in the back of the ship.
That's what I'm
And
saying. Why would you have them?
Well, what they do is one of the most brilliant things is they craft this fake raft with a little main on it, and then they put three lanterns and then just let it go adrift, and then they turn off their lights, and so the ship starts following this floating. I was like, it was just cool.
I don't know. I've seen it, but there's one movie. My daughter was getting married.
I like your Master and Commander
I don't know
there.
if it was Moby Dick. Moby Dick was Hemsworth, right?
Yes.
I was talking to
They
Chris
didn't call it Moby Dick,
about
but
his
yeah.
Master and Commander.
Yeah, but I've seen half of it,
I-
and then I had to go to the wedding. And I've never finished the second half ever of the movie.
I like.
Bump,
I was
bump,
just
bump,
gonna-
bump.
I was just gonna say I like how the ship looks like it's flying around it. It's the AT scene with the.
Oh no!
Oh,
So for everyone out there, Chris was showing
Goes
us
Fraser.
new mini AT or AT-AT with the snow speeder going around the legs, and he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Sure
Got picked up.
did.
lost
So
all
Nick
four
mentioned,
legs.
Nick mentioned he was
know,
in Raleigh a
this
couple
is-
weeks ago.
This is some of the fun parts about Legos, though. Chris is rebuilding them.
Yeah, fun. Fuck off. That sucks.
What were you gonna say, Jack?
We Nick was in town.
Oh, sorry, we got to take a commercial break.
Oh,
Okay.
we can, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Well, it's a shame that commercial break took so long. You missed a great story.
I did. Well, that
I'm
was
just
really
saying.
beautiful.
Nick came to town, so we Jay and I went and I got lost, but
It's true, you did.
well, it's my
Oh.
my Apple apps took me to the wrong. There's two
Oh,
places.
blame it on Apple.
two garages that were named similar.
There's
Yeah.
two garages with the same name, and it took me. But the funny thing is, there's still no garage at that other place. It goes, "You've reached your destination." I go, "I don't know where the fuck I am. There's nothing here." Anyway, so I finally found it. But we went to a Chinese restaurant, right?
I don't know. I would call it like an American Chinese restaurant because it was a lot of different things. But yeah, we ate Chinese. Yes,
It was really good. But I said, I've been getting I was up all night,
Oh,
Really?
with heartburn?
massive heartburn. I was like going. I thought I was going to die.
Oh, it was that chicken. It was that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that chicken
yeah.
had spice on it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm telling you, I'd go again, even though it
good.
was
Good.
the heartburn. But it was really, really good.
Yeah. So for everyone out there,
Did you try
had,
Pepto?
we had some bao. That's how you say it, right? We
Bao.
had that, and then we had some dumplings for
Dumplings, yeah.
appetizers, and then and then we all three got the same thing, which was funny to eat. Which was, it's not quite kung pao chicken, but it was it was a spicy chicken.
It was really good. I
It's
mean,
good.
it was like I go, should I eat this because it's spicy?
Sounds like you got kung paoed.
I did get kung pao. I went to sleep, and then about an hour later, I was up, and I was up for like the whole night. I said, I'm dying. I'm taking the tums.
Did you eat the leftovers? I mean,
Cindy, I think did because
Okay.
There's also
I was afraid. I was afraid.
I think my wife sometimes takes that Pepsid AC. That works.
I think what you should take away from the story though is that
No, I'm taking away that Jack got heartburn that night.
no, it's that Jack usually plays it pretty safe, and then
Okay.
and then Jay and me kind of picked this place, and Jay was being very.
I said, why don't you pick us like Angus Barn?
Yeah,
or
you wanted to
something
get
like
and
a
Jay was
steak place.
Jay was very Jay, but it was like like. Come on, try something new, Dad. Take a risk, And
I said, yeah, but I've been getting heartburn.
He was encouraging though to Jack, and then Jack did. He tried everything that we got, and Jack liked it all. And like he said, he would go back. So
I would go back. It was a great serve. The waitress, waiter, whatever you want to call her, she was excellent. But it was great. But I was like,
did she touch you on your shoulder?
I don't think she did.
Okay.
Well, we had some inside jokes going, and she said it's okay.
Oh, mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't want to say them.
Okay.
It was great seeing Nick in person.
Yeah, it's always
once a year. Yeah.
It's always one of those like seeing each other in real life. It's always like
it's like
oh, okay.
I know you.
Yeah,
I know you.
All right.
It was really because Jack actually didn't wear a hat for once, and so it was like
wow.
Oh, you couldn't recognize
one of those
him.
very very rare times.
Bald.
Yeah, my grandson told me that the other day. He goes, because my Cindy shaved my head, and Ashton, who drew I don't know if you're on Facebook, you can see a picture of me on Facebook of it. My grandson drew, and he goes, Papa, you're bald, and he kept saying you're bald. I go, what? I go, what are you saying? Bald. I go, oh, my hair. I go, Gigi stole my hair. Why? I go, because she's mean. It was drawn in poop.
Oh, okay, good. I
said the reason, but I told him the truth. I go, the reason I don't have any hair is because your mom. I go, if you look at pictures before she was born, I have a full head of hair, and like you, he's kind of a pain. He got in trouble at school the other day. There's a long list of things he did. He's a great kid.
In the bathroom.
He's a great kid, but it's funny when Cindy was reading him off to me, I start laughing. She goes, well, you can't laugh when I go, I know it's kind of funny what he's doing. He's just a pain in the, but he can be a pain in the ass. I mean, he's very stubborn, very,
I sometimes miss those little toddler days.
I don't
so,
miss him. Because we're doing
I
the whole, he's finally getting potty trained, and he just is a pain in the ass.
I get it. I usually don't get sentimental, but I was kind of in a store the other day, and it was like a dad with his little son, and it was just like there was something about like the voice, the kids, moppy hair. I was just like, this is like, it pulls on your heartstrings when you kind of see certain fatherly kind of, I don't know. It was just like, it took me back.
Well, Cindy goes, you got to be patient. And, with the potty training, I go, I've done my time. I go, I've done my time. I go, no, this is the fifth one. You have to, help out. It's like, my God, I go, it's a nightmare. So we had to put the Alexa, the pee-pee timer. So he'll go, he won't go unless the pee-pee timer goes off. I go, okay, pee-pee timer, set timer for 3 minutes. Your pee-pee timer is going off. I go, there you go.
There
you go.
He can't go until the timer goes off, or he has 3 minutes to complete.
He will not go to the bathroom until the pee-pee timer goes off.
Okay.
The kid, he's funnier than shit, but he's a pain in the ass. It's like,
maybe if the pee-pee time, like, you started playing him other like comedy bits while he's in there. He's like, all right, I'm going to show you some class.
Oh, he's got to have privacy.
Okay.
And last week he put a whole roll of toilet paper into the toilet and flush, and it clogged.
Oh, geez.
And I couldn't get it with a plunger. His dad has a snake, so I was able to get a snake, and it took me like 30 minutes with the snake to get it out. Because at his house he put a toy down there. I go, I swear to God, if you put a toy down there, he's never allowed in this house again. But I was able to get it unclogged. But now what I do is I take the toilet paper out of the bathroom. Because
sure.
I said, well, if you need it, let me know and I'll bring it, because I can't trust it.
What about fireworks or anything like else that
fireworks? Maybe.
maybe.
I know he's got to have privacy, and he just sits in there and does what he has to do. And I say, push your pee-pee down so you don't spray it everywhere. And sometimes he does, and
we all have to
sometimes
do the pee-pee
he
down.
doesn't.
I always think of Daddy Daycare, the kid.
Oh yeah,
I missed. What do you mean you missed?
That's the funniest scene in Daddy Daycare. Yeah, it's your grandkid, so you have to do what you have to do. But it's bad.
we've lost Chris completely.
No, I'm here.
It's
I'm
on
here.
task, yeah.
I
am on
wasn't-
task.
And today I felt bad because today he's one of the things he's been doing at school is, and he's got a great arm. He's got it's like pretty impressive. I mean, I'm going, but today he was throwing things and he got to stop throwing things, and he kept throwing these cars and other things. I said,
He's got a great arm.
Yeah.
He can wing those cars right across the room.
He's got a great arm. I mean, I hate to say it. And so we have this gate below that keeps the kids from going upstairs. Well, he climbs over it.
So you're
upstairs.
gatekeeping. That's
Yeah,
how we're
gatekeeping.
raising the next year.
Yeah,
youth.
So I go, all right, that's it. You're gonna get a timeout. So he runs for me. So I run over to catch him, and my knee hits the gate, and just goes wham, and smacks him right in the. I go, ah. He's crying. So I pick him up. I didn't want to look. I go, God, I hope he's not bleeding. I hope he's not bleeding. I go, okay, you just got a bruise on your head. Here's an ice pack. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But I go, this wouldn't have happened if you didn't run from Papa. It's just a timeout. It's not like in my days, where,
Stop, FBI.
Yeah. Stop FBI.
You have to shoot a couple up in the air.
Yeah.
By the way,
Warning
when
shots.
you do, those bullets are going to come back down.
Yeah, exactly.
At the same velocity, by the way.
That's why they always say at New Year's,
No,
like,
that's not true.
Yeah, they would go up and then it
They-
comes back down.
Not at the same velocity, though.
well, some people have been
It's
killed.
at the
bullet-
same rate. At the same rate, though.
Gravity. It's the rate of gravity.
Yeah. Well, but it wouldn't necessarily slow it down.
What
You
did
shouldn't
throw
shoot
up?
a
Sorry,
bullet in the air.
A bullet, no, a
Right?
bullet
'Cause
bullet goes like it's ridiculously fast. Whereas no,
Right.
once it loses that momentum, it only comes down at the speed of gravity. That's why it doesn't kill you if it hits you on top of the head.
I've seen. There's been people that have been killed.
It's rare. It happens, but yeah.
And
it's
and
rare.
the people that shoot them at hurricanes, and the
Yeah.
bullets come flying.
That's what the
back.
sharks are in there for. Like they.
Stop, hurricane! Stop! Freeze!
Stop.
FBI! Why is this cow coming towards me?
I was curious. I know Chris is probably looking for a piece.
I think Chris is he crying?
I'm here. Frustrated, but I'm here.
I was
We
curious about Chris's trip to Aruba.
Yes.
Aruba, Jamaica.
And if you
Ooh, I
got
wanna
back
take it
before
to
the snow,
Bermuda.
I
I
assume?
did, yeah. So
Yeah.
we got back on Friday, just
Which was
before
better,
the
Aruba
storm
or the
hit.
snow?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
So Aruba, for those who have not been to the One Happy Island, is a fucking delightful place. It's the weather is just fucking perfect. Like it was 88 degrees to 88 to 89 and one day hit 90.
Was it humid?
No.
No?
Not at all. It's
Well,
it's really close to the equator. It's actually south of the Caribbean. It's like 40
Yeah,
miles off the coast of Venezuela,
Right.
which was a little bit concerning.
Well, as long as you weren't on a boat.
Correct. But
Cocaine, throw it overboard.
my God, like this place is just absolutely
You
incredible.
had your pirate ship.
I know, right? But the
Turn off the lanterns.
the weather is just perfect. The water was
I'm the
crystal
captain now.
crystal blue, like,
Is it
like
any sharks?
I didn't see any. And then the sand is just like this white powder. And what's crazy is it was sunny and warm every single day. But the what?
I saw it, Nick.
Yeah.
I missed it.
There's a reason why it's a white powder.
White powder. Oh yeah.
But I will say though, the sand, although hot out,
See?
the sand was never hot.
Oh really? So you didn't have that dancing
You didn't burn your feet.
like
The-
Dudley Moore in 10?
It was
the movie
it was
10.
great waves. It was just awesome. And I can't recommend it enough. And I'm trying to figure out when the next
How long
time
were
we're
you
gonna be able to go. Monday to Friday. It
Okay,
was
that's enough time.
a relatively quick trip, but just enough time to get back.
I'm sure the kids
um,
love the water and stuff like that.
Oh my God, yeah. My son was in the water the entire trip.
Oh.
He did not leave the water at all.
You said it's crystal
which-
clear, right? The water. It's like
yeah,
blue.
yeah. I'll let me pull up a picture while we're talking. But it was just amazing, and of course, we did stay at an all-inclusive
Inn?
place, which makes it so much easier.
Oh.
Right? I never left the place. It was amazing.
It was called White Lotus.
It wasn't called White Lotus, but it was.
Who got murdered?
There was a murder.
No
It was-
Italian
he's-
women for Chris.
So he's on Survivor 50.
Who is?
Who is?
Is it White? What's his name? Mike White?
Oh yeah, the guy that wrote
Right, White Lotus.
well he was in it, but he's wrote School of Rock.
No, he's
also White Lotus.
Oh, is he
White
also
Lotus.
White Lotus? Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
yeah.
So this is
Like not crowded at all.
no. It was. Well, I mean our section wasn't crowded, but it was busy.
Oh, it was secluded. You have like guards on the out keeping the.
There was
traffic.
guarded.
It was just.
It looks beautiful.
It was just awesome. And it was an
You're
incredible trip.
selling me
I
on it,
recommend.
Chris. You're selling me on it.
I actually, I think everybody does this whenever they go on like vacation. They really love it. I started looking at real estate just to get an idea. It's not hard to do. It's scary how accessible real estate is there. Like as an example, like I looked at a property online, but it was about a 5-minute drive to the beach, but in like a populated area. It was a turnkey place, so it was fully furnished. Like they're just selling it. Like obviously they're marketing it to people to buy for Airbnbs, right? It was like maybe like a 15 to 1,800 square foot place, a few bedrooms, bathroom. It was $300,000, and I was like, that's obviously that's not short money, right?
Sure.
But when you think about buying a house on a fucking tropical island that's
Mhm.
fully furnished, move in ready for $300,000,
Yeah, just don't buy a few Lego sets.
Where the
you got it.
taxes and stuff.
I know.
Just
but I was like, maybe we could figure out a way to like, but go in on it with some friends and like as an investment and like do like an Airbnb from it. Like it would take probably, I was doing some calculations. It would take probably about, probably 8 to 10 years for it to like not
Yeah,
pay for itself,
right.
but like be worth the investment.
Right.
well,
I was
I
like,
think all
fuck,
four
man.
of us here, we could all put in about 100,000 each, right? We're all good.
Well,
for
the
100K.
problem
We
is
got-
that
we got
8
the
to 10
Patreon,
years, I'll be
so,
dead, so I won't get to see my.
No, you won't be dead. Come on. But it
I
was.
don't know.
I mean,
It
what
was-
your flight for 4 down there was
So I didn't.
about
Here-
2,500.
I have to give props where it's due, as I probably have mentioned this before, but my wife's aunt paid for the trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so,
I remember you saying that because I
Which
even
she-
Which
Can
makes
she
it
be-
even better.
Can she be the fifth investor? And then she just pays
Perhaps.
for everything?
That would be great, wouldn't it? But
yeah, I had actually mentioned that to my wife. I was like, "Oh, Chris is in Aruba," and I was explaining the.
yeah, it very, very fortunate. I'm very grateful. It was like
Yeah.
but
So,
the
that's
trip for
I mean, my argument would be like, I don't understand why you got 2 islands just to the south of you with beaches, So what the hell?
Rhode Island and
I was in Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard. You got them right there.
it's true. That's true.
But
But
Vineyard's probably pricey, right?
Randy, we're waiting.
It's extremely
We're
pricey.
waiting for that.
Martha's Vineyard is not as bad as Nantucket. Nantucket is a fucking scam. And it's just
Isn't that where Wings takes place?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Wasn't that an Andrew Dice Clay poem?
it is. I once knew a girl from Nantucket.
Yeah.
Once
right.
a man from Nantucket, his dick was so long he could.
Oh, is that
That
what
wasn't
it
Andrew
is?
Dice Clay. That was something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
And long. That's right.
And there's a woman from Wheeling. She had a particular feeling. But I'm not going to continue that one either.
and when she giggled, she jumped to
Yo!
the ceiling.
You can always,
anyways, back to the
you
topic
can always
on
go to
hand.
dildo with the newfies.
We were all feeling Sandy, but she got disgusted and left. There used to be this whole thing about it.
I once knew a man named Bilbo.
Yeah. From a place called dildo.
You got it.
All right.
But
So
anyways, the
All right, we've been canceled.
dude, if we have not gotten canceled yet, we're not going to get canceled.
I think it's just really it's a choose your own adventure.
I think the original Married Man show would probably get canceled. I'm just saying.
I think you have to make it in order to be canceled, first of all.
We were up for hold on a second. Time out. We were up for a podcast award against what's his name.
I get it. As producer of the show.
Hey, I'm just saying the Married Man show did a lot more views than this thing.
Sure. I'm not even
This was
doing
also
a dick measuring contest here, but I'm just saying in order to be canceled, you have to actually be at a point where
at a point.
This is when podcasting
maybe actually it's already been canceled by the listeners that don't tune in anymore. So
maybe that's what it is. Yeah,
it's a thinker.
Yeah.
So, anyways, go to a fucking Aruba, dude. It's pretty sweet.
Aruba. So,
Chris
is pushing Aruba and Legos today.
My two questions though, Chris, were A, what's the main language spoken in Aruba?
Yes. So in Aruba, so first of all, Aruba is a colony of what is it?
The Netherlands.
Netherlands. Thank you. And their language is a combination of Dutch and Spanish.
Okay.
Really?
And so it's called Papiamento. Is the language?
Papiamento.
Papiamento.
Cooler
I
than
like that.
Dutchish.
Papiamento.
Yeah.
And my second question was there
Change.
any food that you never had that's unique to Aruba?
No.
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 You get hamburgers and hot dogs?
You'd eat
So,
conch or anything?
Jay would hate you.
So we had it was at an all inclusive place, so you kind of like you ate what they had. And my experience with the problem was though is
What
like
kind of cheese, Matt?
It's very unique cheese that's made from sand. Anyway, go ahead.
A white sand.
The white sand really is creamy.
This cheese is
the cream out of the
I
sand.
hope I don't get arrested with this cheese.
Sorry, it's kind of gritty, but
No,
you get used to it. It's like Gouda.
So the resort that we stayed at is a partnership. There's our place called the Tamarin was the hotel we stayed at, and then there's like this long beachy area, and then there's another hotel called the Divi DIVI because it's Divi Beach.
We're gonna divvy it up.
And so you know when you get there, you get a bracelet. This is actually the coolest part about this hotel. I mean, this is a small little thing, but I found it the best. Is that instead of getting room keys,
Okay.
you got bracelets. They were like fabric bracelets.
Yeah.
And it has a little metal tag on it. It almost looks like a medical tag type of thing, right?
Mhm.
But that tag in that bracelet doubles not only as like proof that you're supposed to be there at the resort, and it's like bartenders will make sure you have it before they serve you a drink, and same thing when you walk into any of the food places. But it's also your room key. So you just tap the door with the bracelet. So that's one less thing that you have to like think about is carrying around a room key.
Okay. Do you have people walking?
Especially when you've been on the white beach all day and you don't.
Do you have
know.
people walking around with like severed arms, going around with the severed arms? Bartender say, "Here you go. Yeah, this is me."
Not quite. But yeah, it was.
This honestly, is my room. Oh my god, it's still bleeding.
It was such a good trip, and the only downfall to the trip was like these types of places have like restaurants that are reservation required, and they also have buffets. All of the restaurant reservations were gone.
Right.
So that was kind
of
a
those
bummer.
places you had to book before you get there.
Yeah.
But you actually can't. You can only do it when you're on property.
Really?
But we did a Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of people did Saturday to Saturday. So everybody who checked in there on Saturday booked all the reservations out for the week.
That should be. I'm throwing the challenge flag. You should only be able to do one day at a time.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, but whatever. It is what it is.
I mean, it's not like the restaurants are going to lose money because they're going to be sold out. You should get. I mean, if you show up on Saturday,
it's not even about selling out. It's an all-inclusive resort.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying, okay.
You don't pay anything. It's all free.
But sometimes you don't want to do the buffet and you want to go to a sit-down restaurant.
Right.
Yeah. So we got lucky. I every night I walked up to all the restaurants. Was like, hey, are you guys accepting any walk-ins? Because they say like they always do accept walk-ins if they can. And
got some Lego.
The first night, I actually got us a table at their steakhouse.
Nice.
I ordered.
Where you see a lot of cows on the island.
Yeah, so I ordered a. It wasn't a ribeye. I forgot what cut it was. I think let's just say for the sake of conversation, they'll say it's a ribeye. 100% not a ribeye. Like it was like a shitty cut. And it was like the buffet would have been fine.
Oh, so the restaurant was no big deal.
But like there's a couple of restaurants that are apparently like super popular there. One was the a Mexican themed place called something Lime. I don't know what it's called, but it's supposedly it's very good. And that was the one you just couldn't get a table. And then there's an Italian joint, and then there was something else. I forgot what it was. It was like a Margot's Beach Club. I did get a table, but it was only at 9 p.m. on Thursday night.
Oh my gosh!
And I was like,
that's pretty rough for the kids.
Yeah. Like we and that night it was our last night. We're like, hey, we went to get the buffet, whatever. And I was like, looking at Amanda. I was like, listen, like we could just fucking go there anyways. Anyway, we're not paying for it. Like, let's just go and get drunk.
Is the time zone still Eastern there?
It's actually an hour ahead.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's an hour ahead.
It's what's it, the Florida that has that.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. I don't even know. But
Central,
whatever island time.
Yeah, it's island time. Yeah.
But
you're 30.
But here's the thing, especially for East Coasters, right? So like it is such a, or even like Matt yourself, I think that it is such an.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Talk about location buys, bud.
Yeah.
But like the idea of like getting there is so easy. It's from Boston. It was less than a 5-hour flight.
Oh wow!
Direct, right? So it was JetBlue does their vacation. That's how it was booked.
You didn't have to go to Miami. Yeah.
No, it was a direct flight, which is nice.
That's not bad at all.
And on the return trip, you actually go through customs for the states in Aruba, which is it's a longer process to get through security and customs when you're in Aruba, but when you get home, it's just like boom, you're good.
Yeah. That's good.
It was
going now.
Totally, Jack. I mean, honest to God, like it.
I'm
looking
up.
Like the two hotels that I recommend, at least that I only recommend what I've seen, but it was the Divvy and the Tamarin. You can't go wrong with either place, and like
because Cindy loves the beach. I mean, it's
all
day long.
So
she doesn't go in the water.
Oh, she will here, like because it's fucking incredible.
No. She doesn't like the water.
That's kind of weird.
It might splash and hit her in the face. So, no, it doesn't like the water.
So this was my view from my hotel room.
Oh
wow, yeah. That's nice.
Oh
right?
Yeah.
So what you can't see here, and for those at home, like this is just a picture from the back door of our.
You
hotel.
can hear the waves crashing at night.
It just looks like a shit ton of cocaine and a few straws.
Kind of. But this is that's actually that there is a man-made beach though that I'm looking at. Because what you see behind that guardrail,
that's a man's beach, baby.
That rope,
you can see
beyond that rope.
It's pretty sexist. Yeah, I can see that.
Beyond that rope, though, is all rocks, and there's no actual beach to go to. There's a little bit closer up from.
Gotta get your rocks off. Oh, I see the rocks.
Yeah,
but the way that
that's where the
two
ethnic people.
And then you walk down from there.
It's because of the rope. It had
towards the beach or whatever.
Bad jokes.
But like, so there's the Tamarin Hotel, which I was at, and there has like the rocky edge there and everything. And then next to the hotel is a public beach. But on the other side of the public beach is the other hotel that's part of this all-inclusive thing, which is called the Divvy.
Beach.
And the beaches over at the Divvy are much more like conducive to like going out and laying out on the beach or going in the water or whatever. So it's probably about like a 10 to 15 minute walk between the two hotels. But the great part about it is that their group of the hotel group, whatever, they have constantly running like 10-person golf carts, just back and forth.
Oh, sure.
So if you ever want to go to, which we did every day, right? So we would get up, we had breakfast, and then we go to the other hotel and go to the beach there. And it was not hard at all. Like you go down to the front desk, which is an open air lobby, which you got
your wristband.
You got my wristband. Yeah, exactly. It's another point of the wristband. But there's something about an open air lobby that is just amazing. And I never waited less than 4 to 5 minutes tops for a golf cart to come up and pick us up and bring us over. So if you want to be on the beach,
do you tip the guy in the golf cart?
People did. I didn't. I did tip.
Oh,
everybody
here comes
else,
that
though.
cheap bastard from Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's just it. There were a lot of us. Like that week is obviously like school vacation week, and
so the poor guys in the carts didn't make a lot of money that weekend. Is what you're saying?
Nah, probably not.
With all the assholes there.
But what's funny is like on these resorts that are all inclusive, it's like the bartenders are not motivated at all to get you a drink at all.
It's inclusive, they're not making any money.
Sure, and like it's cash talks more than anything there. So like every night I'd go out and I'd leave a 20 in the bar after I got my first round, and once you do $20 a night, whatever, right? So like I throw $20 on a bar and get a round of drinks, and you never had a problem after that. You're like, okay, we'll take care of you. Like that's kind of how it works. But yeah. But so if you're interested in being more on the beach and having the easiest access and not have to wait 5 minutes, the Divvy would be a better option for you. But if you don't mind waiting 5 minutes for a sweet golf cart ride, giddy up.
A free golf cart.
I think I think your tune might change if you didn't have a all-inclusive thing. Because like the islands I've been to, like the Caymans and the Bahamas, when you actually go just on your own, it's an island. So everything is imported in. And so like a 6-pack of beer would be what we'd pay for a case, and
so that's why you drink local. Right. So their local beer is called Balashi, and I drank my fair share of Balashi.
And I got saucy.
And another thing too, I am not a strawberry daiquiri type of dude.
Yeah, I love strawberry daiquiris.
But I sure as fuck was last week because they are delicious.
Yeah, they are. Well, I got a funny story there. When my wife and I first started dating, we'd go to this restaurant called the Chart House in La Jolla. It overlooked the beach and all this.
I've been there.
Stuff.
Great place.
Yeah, have you? It's no longer there. It's a different name now. But
it was there. No, it's is it All American Seafood or something like that? I forget.
I don't know what it's called now, but anyways, the chart. And we learned that if you go early, you get the seat right facing the ocean, and it's La Jolla is beautiful. Anyway, so I would order a strawberry daiquiri, and finally, after like the third time I did it, she goes, "Can you stop ordering those?" She goes, "Why?" I go, "That's a girl's drink." I go, "But they're so good."
They are so good,
and I've never had one since because I don't want to be ridiculed for what drink I'm choosing.
I feel like you were ginger shamed, Jack.
I was. Yeah. So this is
there's a funny Kids in the Hall sketch.
Pure Line,
called
Chris.
Girl Drink Drunk.
Yeah, Pure Line. So, that's it. Oh, you're looking it up. Nice.
I'm on my maps, so I'm looking at my maps.
Yeah.
So, I want to go to Aruba now.
Red Parrot.
Sing the Beach Boys song.
Red Parrot's the place I did get to.
Okay, yeah. And then you got Coco Grill Pizza Bar. I'm just looking at the places right there around where you were.
Well, I told you guys earlier we're going on a cruise in May, and this is the first time we're not doing the drink thing because we figured out you can't drink enough to pay for it.
So you just budget out your daily drinking.
Yeah, we're just gonna do the daily thing. I mean, but even I said because you have to even pay for water, so I was like, okay, I'll pay for water. I don't care.
Randy in the chat, you went to a show with a Ryman. Yeah, what did you see? So let us know. You can't just drop that out there.
How is Randy in Nashville and he's
everywhere?
He's everywhere.
I want to be Randy.
I'm gonna tell you this, but I got a theory here. Yeah. There's more than one Randy.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, it's like
because there's no way he's getting around all this, doing all this stuff. There's just no way.
Well, did I pronounce that right?
I know I've told Chris to go, and I don't think he's. I know he's walked by it, but he hasn't been to it yet in Nashville, the Ryman, but which is the original.
He's
Grand Ole
walked by.
Opry.
I have walked.
Well, no, I mean where he's been in Nashville.
Nick
I know he's
suggested
walked
this.
by.
I'm going to keep walking.
Well, unless because it's an old church, it's an old brick church, and like unless you know what you're looking for, you would walk right by it.
Yeah, is that the Alamo? Pfft, fuck.
Yeah, Alamo
Fuck that
sucks.
place.
I'm telling you. I'm telling. Nick will tell you the same thing. Don't go see the Alamo.
Well, I mean, if you've never,
it's nothing to remember.
It's nothing to remember. Yeah, I mean, walk by it just kind of so you can see the facade, and then just keep going.
It's fake. It's not even the real. Fuck it. Don't go to the Alamo.
Yeah, so like that Randy just said, like that's what I was about to say is that, there's a lot of people that make a mistake thinking like if they're on tour, they'll play the Ryman with electric. You never play electric at the Ryman. Like, you always play acoustic at the Ryman. The acoustic
isn't that like do they got a big organ?
It's not. No, it's a weird. You have to actually go to see it's really a strange setup the way it is. It's a stage, and then you have like the lower section, and then you have the upper section, which basically sits on top of the lower section.
Is it by itself, or is it? I mean, I'm talking about the Ryman. Is it a lot of different restaurants around?
It is now. Back in the day, Nashville 20 years ago, 2nd Avenue and Printer's Alley is where all the nightlife was, and the Ryman is right off of Broadway, which is now the current strip. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay, I can see where you'd walk by it and just think it's a church.
Yeah,
and then they're just going to ask for donations.
If you can get an interior shot, click that one.
I'm trying to get a bigger one there.
So you can see there, that's the stage. And so to me, sitting the upper level is better than sitting the lower level unless you're right there in the front, because you feel almost like if you're beneath the overhang, like you feel like it's going to fall down on you. You're like, what?
It's the gang from Hee Haw, the entertainment.
See. Oh yeah, if you're in the lower section, you're saying you feel like
section, you feel like it's like
to get a better, but
is Mini Pearl there?
See it how it's really close on the what?
Yeah, but that's a good one. Yeah, that we can see it from the stage. So
this is like
this was a church turned into a theater.
It was a church, but this is the original Grand Ole Opry. So everything up until like mid '90s.
This is when God appeared.
Yeah.
And
then they moved down. Then they moved it now. The Grand Ole Opry now is up by what used to be Opryland or the Opryland Hotel, which is now the Gaylord Hotel. But
Gaylord Perry.
Yeah. But I can't. I mean, it's like I said, like we've had this discussion several times. There's about 8 places probably in the U.S. that everyone needs to see at least one show at,
and the Ryman is one. And Randy, of course, and Randy number 3 has been there.
Yeah, apparently Randy. Yeah, and not only was he there, but he was on the row 5 on the floor.
Row 5, sure, Randy, number 3, you were there.
And I've told this story before. It's one of the ones I always remember because Paul McCartney recorded 2 songs in Lebanon, which is just outside of Nashville, in 1974, and he went to the Ryman, and he said like it's one of his memories that always sticks out because he goes, I was in this church, this place. It's like a mecca for country music, and he's like,
great acoustics.
And I got down to look underneath because it's pews, they're church pews, they're not seats. And he goes, and I could see like all just tons and tons and tons of bubble gum underneath. he goes, and it was such an American thing. He's like,
who does that?
Yeah, they just people just jamming their gum underneath the pews.
I'm against that. I'm telling you that right now.
For those playing at home, Chris finally got it back together. He put Humpty Dumpty.
He did, and he seems happy and relieved.
He's touching it with kid-like gloves and precision, putting labels in place.
I did want to talk about Robert Duvall passing away.
I was going to bring that up too. Yeah.
What?
But not Jesse Jackson.
We talked. You must not say. Oh, you were in Aruba. That's right, Chris. Yeah, he died last week.
Shit.
95.
They don't have TVs in Aruba. Robert Duvall passed away, and I said that would be a great versus. What movie was Robert Duvall in? Was best
I think movie? I think when you shared it though.
Well, the thing is go ahead. Sorry, Matt. Go ahead.
When I shared it,
when you shared the news, you called him like Bobby Divil or something like that, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Bobby Duvall. Yeah. The reason why I did that is because it's one of my favorite.
Oh, Nick did that.
I did it. Yeah, because it's one of my favorite Will Ferrell stories. As that he was. I forget when Will Ferrell was telling the story, but he was like,
"Oh,
yeah,
I saw
he goes,
that.
He goes,
they're doing that soccer movie."
No, I think it was before the soccer movie actually. But he said he goes, I don't really get starstruck. I don't really get in awe of anybody. He goes, but the first time I ever saw Robert Duvall, he goes, I didn't know what to do, and all of a sudden I just found myself going, Bobby, 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 Bobby.
It's a soccer movie because he goes, I'm coming after you, Bobby. I'm coming after you.
Yeah, but like he said, but that's where that came from. He just started, he's like, and so we have this Robert Duvall just looking at me going, what the fuck's the matter with you? Like, you know,
I like Robert Duvall when he's talking about directors. He goes,
but the Divil part, that's what threw me.
Robert Divil.
Yeah.
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
You did.
Oh, okay, sorry.
D-Val. D-E-A-V-A-L. You would not have gotten.
That's probably
that
on the
right
move, yeah. Or
if we were.
Yeah, but there's so many. He was such a great actor.
I was confused.
Well,
I love when he talks about directors. He goes like Stanley Kubrick. He goes, I don't know. He's kind of an asshole. I mean, why do you need 500 takes? You're ruining the actors. You're ruining the actors. You're ruining the cohesiveness or whatever you say. And you start thinking about it, you go, yeah, why do you need 500 takes?
Because he's going for something that they're not.
Yeah, but again, it's if you're an actor, it's like, take 50. It's like, all right, fuck it. I'm not doing 50 takes.
I forget. I don't think it was Kubrick, but there is a director that was famous for doing like 50 takes before he even rolled film. You know, and the actors didn't know that. It's because he wanted to. It was who did Social Network. That's who it was. Oh,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Whoever did the Social Network, that's the director that did it, because he wants to wear the actors down to where not only do they know the lines, he wants them
Fincher.
to feel. I thought it was
Treese,
Fincher. Treese. Yeah, thanks, Treese. Because he wants the actors to just be in like just have a feeling of like you're not trying to act anymore. You're just doing it like it's just normal, you know. And
I think I might kill him though.
Yeah, I mean, but that's same as Kubrick. I mean,
if I'm an actor, I'm going to work with Clint Eastwood.
Well, yeah, because he does one take. Clint. Yeah, one.
It's just like, you know, goes, all right, should we do it again? Why?
Yeah.
I think Matt Damon tells the best Clint Eastwood stories. He goes, Tom. Hanks does too. He goes, okay.
Why do you want to waste everyone's time?
That's good. Because he didn't yell action and stuff like that because he grew up on Rawhide.
Ready.
And ready? Because when they would yell action and the bullhorn, the horses would buck.
Right.
Like you had people who weren't used to being around horses, so he'd be okay, ready. So if I'm an actor, I'm working for Clint Eastwood. Just saying. But anyway, off the top of your head, what favorite Robert Duvall movie?
I mean, it's got to be Godfather.
No. I mean, yes, he's in it, but no.
Are we talking about like we like him most in? Okay,
any movie I think any movie he's in, because Godfather would obviously be.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a lesser known one. I had this soundtrack, don't know why, but I love this soundtrack. Colors.
With Sean Penn.
Yeah, with Sean Penn from '88. Yeah.
God damn, I haven't seen that. Forever.
Colors.
So
I don't know why it just.
He's also in the movie Falling Down with
that's right. He is
Michael Douglas.
I'm the bad guy. So I know his favorite role was Lonesome Dove, which is not a movie, but that was his favorite role. I'm gonna be really weird. My favorite movie that he's in is actually Days of Thunder.
Great movie. Yeah. So 100%, Nick. You're not wrong with this.
You can't go wrong with. I forgot he was in Days of Thunder.
It's because he nailed that role. He nailed the role of someone who was old and wise, a father figure. He did so many things with that role, which was great. And then you also had this love, kind of humorous, very Southern guy connection when it comes to that kind of sport.
Oh, Southern guy connection. I can see why you'd be all up in that.
Shut up.
I hit a nerve there.
I forgot he was in that. But
I get what you're saying. Mine would be The Great Santini
which was released originally as The Ace, didn't do well, so they took it out and they brought it back as The Great Santini. It's him as a Marine pilot, and he's just a dick as a father. Just the guy. Who's the guy from Caddyshack? Danny from Caddyshack. He's the son.
Danny.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm
I
talking
don't know
about.
his name, but yeah.
I don't know his name either. He's been in 100 different things, but he's just an absolute dick. Sports fan, and he's doing. Gwyneth Paltrow's mom is in it. She's the mom in the movie Married to. It's, if you haven't seen it, it's The Great Santini. It's pretty amazing and a dick of a dad, but that's just how he was. He was very military, and
a movie that was looked over, which was later in his career, which I also really like, is Secondhand Lions. You got Michael Caine.
Oh yeah,
and him in it.
Oh yeah,
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Yeah. That's another one that people don't talk about, which is actually a good little movie.
Chris,
But,
it looked like you were gonna say something. Like
Yeah, so I'm thinking of like the first movie that I remember watching where he was like a more of a mainish character. I was gonna say Days of Thunder, but a very similar character he played in Gone in 60 Seconds, the remake. I don't know if you remember that movie with Angelina Jolie.
Oh, Nick Cage.
Nick Cage.
Nick
Yeah.
Cage.
So he plays kind of like the wizened,
yeah, that's right.
like whatever. So like I think that's probably my first like real like memory I can think of, like of watching, being like, I like this dude, and yeah. So I would say that, and then obviously Days of Thunder is phenomenal.
He's also in MASH. He's the original Frank Burns.
That's right. Yeah.
The movie
Movie. Yeah.
MASH.
And Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
He only shot that was like one day of shooting.
And The Natural.
I love the smell of
The
napalm.
Natural.
Natural.
like-
Yeah, he's great.
The Natural is like an amazing movie too. Yeah.
I love the smell of napalm. It smells like.
Oh, thank you.
But no, I mean he's been in a ton of stuff, and just
long
one of those
career. He's
kind
just fantastic. It's funny because now we're losing, like my generation, we're losing the great actors I grew up on. They're all passing away. And it's just like Robert Carradine died the other day.
I saw that.
With he was in the big red one with Lee Marvin, Mark Hamill from Star Wars.
That movie, I like that movie, but it's also, I cannot help but like it's a weird mix of movies.
Yes,
because like the scene where the woman is giving birth in the tank,
Pussy.
It pulls me right out of that movie. I'm literally watching a bunch of guys saying pussy. Yeah,
well, that was part of the fun because they're saying pussy.
Right.
I'm actually going to take my pick back. I have another one.
All right.
So, like these movies, I'm thinking about why they were so like major part of my brain is that both movies I'm about to talk about, or that and plus the Gone in 60 Seconds, were kind of during the years where DVDs started becoming much more of like a thing for me when I was in college, right? I remember getting my first DVD player in college. I was working for Circuit City, and I got, whatever. So I would have access to those types of things. And my buddy worked at Blockbuster, so it was pretty sweet. And it had access to like movies all the time. And like I remember Gone in 60 Seconds was a DVD that I bought when it came out. So it was just always accessible. So I watched it a lot, right? But there's another movie that came out, I think maybe a year or two before. And it was during the end of the world theme of movies coming out. Yeah. So there's a movie called Deep Impact. Which was kind of like the dramatic version of Armageddon. Right. And arguably, I will say the better of the two meteor movies or asteroid movies. And he played the old wizened again.
He was the
astronaut.
one guy. He was the one guy that went to the moon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he had experience.
Spurgeon Tanner was his name. And I remember like his character in that movie. I'm actually kind of crossing his Deep Impact and Gone in 60 Seconds characters a little bit in my head. And I remember him being kind of like the wise father figure in Deep Impact when everything was going to shit. And like
him being like the voice of calm.
Right. That was his role. You know,
Yeah.
like him and Sean Connery kind of had the same role in their later halves of their career. Like they were always the wise mentor.
Sage kind of.
They were
yeah.
involved.
So are you going Deep Impact?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with
right.
Deep Impact. And he's also a San Diegan, which I'm surprised Jack has not mentioned.
I didn't want to say it, but
Yeah, you did.
Porn name too.
It's just Spanish for
San Diego has a lot of great actors. I can't.
No, I meant Deep Impact.
Ted Danson and Wilson from Heart. I mean, I don't want to
Deep
go into
Impact from the whale's vagina.
Raquel Welch. I don't want to.
Armageddon and Deep Impact. It kind of reminds me of.
Diaz, but
I mean, I agree. I think there's a lot of I always think that's an interesting too because there's like 5 or 6. I see them every now and pop on Facebook, like the movies that were basically mirrors of the same movie. You know, and they
the one that I always remember because I was like just at the age where I started to become kind of aware of such things. It was Turner and Hooch and K9.
K9.
Tom Hanks versus Jim Belushi. I mean, come on.
I like the story of K9 better than I do
Turner and Hooch.
I think.
I thought they're both shit stories, dude.
Turner and Hooch would have been better if Tom Hanks hadn't fired Henry Winkler.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
He fired Henry Winkler.
Bad blood. Shots fired.
So it is interesting because like
it is funny because I do agree with you. I think K9 is the better one, but Turner and Hooch, I don't
think I saw who's in K9. I know I saw Turner and Hooch at the drive.
James Belushi.
James Belushi, yeah. He has a German Shepherd, whereas in Hooch is a
Basset Hound.
It's like
he's a mutt, but he's
he's like a floppy
boxer something mix.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I know. I can't remember K9.
Ed O'Neill's in it. He got a beef part. It's basically, but I think that's one of the things that makes K9 special is that majority of the movie is literally just a relationship between him and the dog. Whereas in Turner and Hooch has a bit of a romance angle and the crime angle. It's a bit.
Yeah, K9 is a lot more one-on-one with the dog and the humor that comes out of that.
Turner and Hooch is more of like an adult version of like Air Bud.
I did like the stories that Robert Duvall told about The Godfather. Marlon Brando didn't memorize his lines.
No, he had them.
They wore cue cards.
Yeah, on
the chest. No shit.
Yeah,
lazy fuck.
Cue cards on the. That's Marlon Brando.
Well, yeah, it's Marlon. But also, he said because Marlon's excuse was. I forget. It's something stupid, like it's something that like a lazy actor would say. You know, like, well, you know, he's old, so he's gonna have to pause between. So that's when you see him looking like he's like reading the line,
But I forgot who mentioned it, but there's like I think Nick, you just mentioned like there's like the mirror movies, right? Yeah. There's also like definite themes of like they were pushing something during this time,
right?
And like in like the early '90s. The late 80s through the early to mid 90s, like there's like a 3 or 4 year stretch of like baseball movies, right? So it kind of all started with like when was The Natural? That was early 80s or 70s. It was early
84.
I'm with fucking like Rain Man over here when it comes
to Matt
dates.
Trees. I think it's 84.
But moving on to like, I was trying to explain this to my daughter last night because it's in my opinion the best baseball movie. Hands down. It may be a controversial pick, but I think it's
like it. I enjoy it.
Major League.
Go-to. Major League is my go-to.
Yeah,
Major League is in my opinion the best baseball movie ever. I fucking think it is a fucking perfect movie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Major League and Back to the Future 1 are 2 of the most perfect movies in my opinion. But during that time, like 88,
I would go with
Boulder.
Field of Dreams might be
84.
Why
did it take me this long? But it's 1984.
Anywho, but
I said 1984.
Back to my point.
You would have gotten that point.
There was like a string of baseball movies. It was like, and they're kid centric. Yeah. So I'm wondering. I wonder if MLB was like paying some serious funds to make these movies happen because it was during
what is it called? Year, right?
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Well,
right? Angels in the outfield.
those are all like 94 though. You know?
Yeah, okay, so mid 90s, mid 90s.
Well, 94. What happened in 94 in Major League Baseball? The World
Right.
Series was canceled.
That's But I mean, that movie was probably made in '93. So I mean, if I don't know, if there's a I don't know if there's a correlation.
I was
But you're right though, Chris, because you have like Sandlot.
Sandlot was a little bit later, mid '90s. Yeah, so Sandlot, you had
there's
Rookie
three
of the
though,
Year,
right there when we were kids. Yeah,
yeah,
and then
and
you also have Little Giants too, like
oh yeah,
you know,
right
football.
for football,
Mhm.
the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
But the great play. So those movies have all been played recently, and that's why it got me thinking. My kids are finding these movies in the
8 Men
streaming.
Out.
That was more of an adult
88,
flick, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, but baseball nonetheless.
You're saying Major League wasn't an adult flick?
No, I'm saying that the '90s ones are all like kid based.
Okay, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Well,
So
just, go ahead.
But I think the
Yeah.
Sandlot, it was kid. It might have been kid friendly, but it was definitely hitting at it hit heartstrings of
It
kids.
did, yeah. It has a
Yeah.
mix.
I mean, because
That's
I
what
know
good
growing
movies
up,
do, though. It's got a
Well,
little
no,
bit for everybody.
It was, if you think about it, it was perfectly placed because it was kid centric, but all of the kids' parents at that time were those kids' ages when the movie, in the movie.
That was me because I grew up in San Diego. You could play baseball.
Yeah.
We played sports
Sure.
every day, and it was that. So I was like going. I remember, when it did get to like 80 degrees in San Diego, it's too hot. We got to go to the pool.
Yeah.
So
Wendy Peppercorn.
League of Her Own, wasn't that like in the 90s
Oh, yeah.
as well?
89.
Yeah.
So,
League of Their Own. That's 92,
3, right?
But like it was just really odd. It kind of like struck me as odd that all those books, all those movies came out like generally around the same time, and it was all very pro baseball.
Probably 93.
I never thought about it, Chris,
92.
but you're right.
It is
92, I
92.
was right. 92.
And like, but here's the thing: as I'm talking, I say Major League's the best baseball movie.
Well,
There's so many good ones that are. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I think about like Field of Dreams is also a damn
Field
near
of Dreams
perfect movie.
and
It's the first time and only time I saw my dad cry.
The Natural, and Field of
Well,
Dreams.
you can't help but cry. At
you
the end.
cannot
You wanna
cry.
have a catch, Dad.
when he says, "Hey, Dad, do you want to have a catch?" Like you cannot not cry at that.
Well, because my dad lost his dad when he was like 10.
Oh wow!
Right. So like, that was the first time I saw like my dad like super emotional, and like I'd never seen my dad cry before that day, and for me, that makes me emotional every time I watch it. Right.
Yeah, it's one of the few times I've cried in a movie.
So
it's so fucking.
And I
good.
still cry when I see it. I go,
yeah.
Right, you know it's coming up.
Like The Natural is a great baseball movie too, but like there's something it doesn't, for at least not for me, it doesn't evoke that like emotion.
right.
You know, like so like Major League evokes the emotion of a fucking hilarious movie, and like the home of like 90% of the things I say on a daily basis.
We would not have Ted Lasso if it wasn't for Major League.
No, exactly.
The
exactly.
DNA
It's the same blueprint. Yeah.
It's the exact same blueprint.
And I'll say this again: Wesley Snipes never touched third base.
You know, apparently he was like the absolute worst athlete.
The worst.
Yeah, he was not fast at all. They had to film the two guys in slow motion.
Yeah,
for him to keep up.
But so Major League, that strikes a chord for me as being one of the funniest movies I ever saw up until that point, and for a very long time after.
It's a core memory for me.
Like I remember waiting for that last piece of dress to come off of the cutout. I mean, like, oh my god, that's fucking awesome. But like, so
there's funny though. They still had the pasties on though.
Yeah, I know. I was like, god damn it. Those are pretty cool.
I just won all those games for this. Like, what the hell?
Exactly.
I think
fuck you, Jobu. I'll do it myself.
I think it was one of those movies too where I had seen it with friends of mine that were in Little League together, and so we were. You know, it was the year we were in Little League, all of us. And so, you know, watching that first came out, and it's like, it must have been like right after that, you know, because we got it on cable, because I think, or maybe we rented it. I think we rented it.
My buddy Billy, his family bought the fucking movie, so we
wow.
just watched that VHS
man.
tape until it was worn out.
I
It
got
was
high
Major
off of
League.
Mountain Dew and
You wanna
Major
get to that
League
booby scene.
Watch
and ski.
the
Oh, the other twin movie, Ski Patrol and Ski
Patrol.
School.
Right.
So it was,
Ski Patrol and Ski School. Yeah.
yeah. So there was it was we went back and forth between Ski Patrol, Ski School, and Major League. Those like the 3 VHS tapes that we watched. That was it, and it was that's my childhood. So, but yeah. So then you think about the Sandlot. Sandlot it pulls out that emotion of like being a kid again, right? The Natural was a good movie. But it didn't really like pull me into it. It was just more showing me this story of this dude.
Right.
Well, you were as a kid though.
The argument,
Even still, though, I mean, today you watch it now, I'm like, it's like any fucking like
the
underdog story.
Well, I think what makes The Natural so good is Robert Redford's. I'm sorry, Nick, but Robert Redford's a great athlete. He's a natural.
I think I like the thing that strikes me about The Natural is the lights, like the explosion of the lights, and then him with the blood, like the way that's shot, the way that all kind of plays out. When I saw that, it was a little bit more like, oh, I'm watching something I'm
watching art. Yeah, as opposed,
watching cinema.
And that's probably the dividing line between Chris and I, is because I would lean more toward like, oh, like there's me, like I want to, like soak up whatever this thing is happening, and not that you.
And I'm older
Chris.
than Will.
I just, I think more drawn to that.
That totally makes sense
as opposed to.
And you're an artist, so like
I want you to sit out.
Yeah, like I mean, there was something that was just like about that, like just the way that it was shot, the cinematography, and like it was like poetry. It was like visual poetry to me. Like
goodbye, Mr. Spaulding.
So
what I was going to argue about sports movies in general, or just any kind of movie, really. The reason why I choose Major League is like what Chris was saying. To me, overall, it's something that I can put on. I can ignore it. I can watch it. But it's no matter what, I'm going to be entertained because it's funny. It's got action, and it's all you can relate to it. You can relate to all of it. Whereas in something like we're saying, like The Natural or A Field of Dreams, those are cinema. Those are things where it's like, I want you to have this feeling about this. I want to tug at this, And so it's a different experience altogether. And it's the same as like Tombstone. Speaking of mirror movies, Tombstone versus Wyatt Earp. Wyatt Earp is more historically accurate, but Tombstone is the one you're like, I'm fucking watching Tombstone.
Yeah, I've seen Tombstone about 100 times. I've seen Wyatt Earp once.
Exactly.
And not that it's a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie.
But it's just
I feel like we're really getting to what needs to happen, which is our movie rating game. Before we finish this episode out.
One last thought.
I
would say like to that end, Nick, I can also put on The Field of Dreams and do the same thing. Like I can. That's a movie where like
Dreams.
I can sit and just watch it. I can just sit there and listen to it.
There's something about the pacing of it, and obviously James Earl Jones. Like that it moves at a different rhythm where, like, I don't know, like albums. There's albums where you can put it on and you can just kind of like chill to, because it kind of puts you in this like zone state almost. Like whereas there's other movies like Major League. I know what I'm getting out of it, where it's like I'm going along for a ride, and it's like I can kind of like come in and out of it.
The scene where he tells go ahead.
Well, you're always mashing. That's the thing about movies, is that movies try to always mash two things together or three to kind of, and so like just sticking on baseball, we haven't brought it up yet, like Mr. Baseball, which I actually love that movie too.
Mr. Baseball is a great movie.
But Tom, that movie is a duck out of water story in baseball. So it's a culture shock. It's all these things, but it's still around baseball. And so like you have to kind of figure out what the theme is you want. Whereas in Major League is an underdog story with humor. And so it's what do you want out of it?
And I know we gotta get back to the game, but like I'm just thinking like I'm gonna wheel it back to Field of Dreams for a second, and like there's also something about Field of Dreams. Like I remember.
like as a kid, I didn't really get it. I knew I liked this character this for some reason, but I couldn't tell why. Like, and it's the relationship that Kevin Costner, or what's his name, Ray Kinsella has with his wife,
Right.
Annie.
Yeah.
Right. Like, there's something like that was very special and unique about their relationship in that movie, comparatively speaking.
Yeah.
Comparatively speaking to like any other like marriage you see in a movie or TV show, they were like friends. It was like, I don't know. I felt like a kinship to them. You know what I mean?
It seemed believable.
Yeah, like,
they
and
did,
she
yeah,
like
yeah.
she like did this really great job of like believing in her husband, standing by him even when some of the shit that he was thinking was crazy, like all this stuff.
Any other wife would have taken the kids and divorced him so
Yeah,
quick.
that's so
like,
but like, there's something about her. She had like this spunk to her. Like, I know there's that one scene where she's like talking, and then she starts dancing. Yeah, she's dancing out in protest at that like town meeting or whatever.
Yeah,
and she's like, yeah. Like, I fucking loved her. I love them, and I just think that like the characters, that the relationships in that movie were, again, this is going back to our ongoing theme of we're all very character driven people, but like the relationships in Field of Dreams were just so like real, to use your word, Nick. It felt like, I don't know, it added that level of warmth to that movie.
No, it's my second favorite.
Yeah,
but I still go with Bull Durham just because of the comedy, the story, and you got to feel bad for what's his name? What's his name? Not Ray. It's Field of Dreams.
Oh, the
Crash, where Crash Davis, where Luke gets sent to the majors, and he gets released because his only job was to teach Luke how to play, be a major league player. And I said, no, that's good. And there's also one thing where he talks about, he's in the pool hall where he's talking about, this is what separates in baseball, what separates you from being a great player and an average player or a bad player. It's like 10 hits a year, because hitting 300 is, it's like, because in baseball, you fail more than you succeed.
Oh yeah.
A great hitter, like let's say Tony Gwynn, was successful 3.5 times per 10 at bats.
Why would you not use Ted Williams?
Ted Williams, another guy he was born in San Diego. Yeah, I could have used Ted Williams. Ted Williams was successful for 3.8 times. What was his lifetime batting average? I don't think it was. I know he's the last person to hit 400. But yeah, Ted Williams. I could use Ted Williams because he was born in San Diego.
344. That's fucking insane, dude.
That is insane.
Over 19 seasons, he batted 344. That's mind-boggling.
Well, Ty Cobb batted 367. So
how many seasons did Ty Cobb play?
Like 20.
A lot.
Did he really?
Yeah, Ty Cobb played a lot. And he invested in Coca-Cola stock. He was rich.
Wow.
Wasn't a good guy, but
have we taken a commercial break in a while?
Yeah, we probably should.
Sure.
I'm looking up Ty Cobb stats.
I'm looking up all time. Ty Cobb's actually number 2 all time. Holy shit, 367. That's insane.
Who's number 1?
Josh Gibson.
From the Negro Leagues, yes.
Jack, your face is frozen on my end. Is it frozen on your end too? Oh, there it is. It's back. Okay.
Ty Cobb played 23 seasons. Yeah, Josh Gibson, it's a shame that he wasn't allowed to play. He hit like 800 home runs too.
I mean, Ted Williams was actually 12th overall.
And Ted Williams, he lost 2 seasons because he went World War II and now also the Korean War.
Yeah, he's a fighter pilot.
Yeah.
Which is fucking awesome.
Those guys from San Diego, they're just good guys. Come on, let's face it.
I had made this alternate show title this week, and I didn't use this one.
Parenthood.
1998.
I thought
that
this.
kept me in the game last time.
I took that freeze frame shot.
I saw that. I immediately when I have to go approve it. I said, "Okay, I'll go." I got.
So the one that I actually used was different than that one. I can show you what that one was too. So
Wow.
I just kind of got on a roll with them. I was like, oh, these are fun. So we'll always remember that.
So Ty Cobb actually had 4,000 more at bats than Ted Williams. That's insane.
That's insane. Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones, did a movie on Ty Cobb. Played Ty Cobb, and I think that was the one he was really hoping he would win the Oscar for. And he didn't, of course.
Who got it?
I don't remember, but
that's shocking.
It was a box office disappointment because it was going up against one of the 3 movies that Jim Carrey started in '94.
Oh, jeez.
And so when they were actually together in Batman Forever, it was one of the things where like Tommy Lee Jones was notorious for telling him he hated him. He hated him. He's like, I hate you. I hate your buffoonery. I hate what you do to acting. Like he was so bitter over how poorly his movie did. He hated him for it.
So that's a question for next week for us to ponder. What's his name? What's the actor's name? I just brain farted. Tommy Lee Jones movies.
Oh yeah, we can do a versus for.
The Fugitive.
So I wrote down your guys's answers here for your verses. So I will put that in the Facebook.
Hey, did we do a commercial break?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't think.
We can do another one if you want.
No.
I thought I could mix it up this week and just let the winner go first.
Hey, excuse me, real quick. You guys started Scrubs?
I did, yeah. I actually
I have not.
Pleasantly happy.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
And then you also have Remember Paradise came out as well.
Cindy's not motivated yet to watch it.
Shorzy already knocked it out. Fucking awesome.
We can watch that. We can talk about shows after the game.
Okay, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right.
We have to go to bed.
What? Sure. There's only so many.
Have 9 questions, so
12, including me.
And you. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. So
Matt had to push himself into the game.
Well, no, I just think it rounds it out. It rounds it out. Okay, so last time we played these mind games, Nick won. I thought about just kind of making him go first this week.
All right.
And then Jack, you and Chris came in second, tied. And I'm going to give you the edge here. I'm going to have
thank you for parenthood.
And then Chris, I'm going to have you go last. I'm just mixing up the order.
Take that, Chris.
I just thought I'd mix it up. Maybe, who knows?
Hey,
Nick will probably still win. All right.
We'll see. This is more like.
Are you saying we're stupid and Nick is smart?
If you don't,
I have to guess what you guys rated a movie. It's not going to be like dead accurate.
Right. So I feel like this is also something that you can probably listen to audio wise, as well as there's a little visual component as I reveal these questions here.
Cool.
But essentially the name of the game is you guys are going to guess the other person's rating system on said movie as it is revealed. I did jot down
is it
kind
of it closest to without going over.
So it'll be the closest to the number. Yeah. But we're doing it as I've done the rules in the past, where let's say it is a 7 and Jack guesses 8 and Chris guesses 6, it would go to Chris because he didn't go. He didn't go over. Yeah. Okay. All right. I did write down or jotted down what the IMDb rating system was for these. Oh,
that's pretty cool.
As well as the tomato scale and the popcorn scale. So
we were busy this last year.
I just did a little extra here for this, Next week we'll return more with the meme game proper and go about that. But I like this. You guys kind of contributed.
I have been writing down trivia questions because I remember you saying something about that too.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of continue to alternate this. So I'll do a meme game where I kind of put together all of these different random slides. And then on these other times, I'm calling this kind of the RCAD-Jeopardy, since we're all kind of like throwing in these Jeopardy questions. So
cool.
I'll let Chris come up with a better name. That's his.
Can we pick our own name?
You cannot pick your own name, but you can pick your friend's nose. Okay. That's why you get the Matt. That's why you get the Matt category here, which is so. So you're gonna have to do your best to guess. There is no decimal point. It is only the number.
Just 1 through 10. 1 through 10, just solid number.
Yep. So 10 being highest, 1 being lowest.
Curious, what did you want me specifically to name?
The name that is this game that we're kind of playing, where all of us kind of contribute a little bit of trivia. I know it's a hard one because I just came up with RCAD-Jeopardy or RCAD-Jeopardy, but that's just kind of, what I'm working with here. So,
quiz by committee.
Quiz by committee. Okay.
Or quiz no.
Fuck Jack.
Wow. Those are fighting words, man.
And quiz by committee : fuck
hurt.
Jack. All right.
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I'm hurt.
Right in the colon. Right in the colon.
You have control of the board. You get to pick whoever. Of course, you can't pick yourself.
You want me? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you pick your nose?
Maybe on screen. Maybe
I'm gonna go Chris 1B.
1B. Okay.
That's not fair.
Major League.
Yeah. This is funny that this would be the one that you picked. This is not scripted at all. But obviously it was on Chris's mind because he picked this one out. What do you think Chris rated this?
I'm gonna go with a 9.
I was gonna say from where he was talking, I'm gonna go 10.
Okay.
He said it's the perfect movie.
Jack gets the point. He went with 10.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a little peek behind the curtain here for this one. Chris, you were a little late with your homework. That's okay. Got it in before it was due. Jack again, the brown noser, always had to get it done like the day after, which is
if I don't do it, I'm gonna forget.
Chris didn't follow the instructions though. It wasn't supposed to be a decimal point. But he gave a decimal point.
How do you give a decimal point of a 10?
I flipped it. I flipped my answer to a 10.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a 9.3 was your initial.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what the IMDb rating for this is.
8 point something.
7.2.
Wow.
Really?
That's crazy.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
IMDb
insane.
is kind of crazy on some things. The tomato rating on this is actually
97.
83%.
Yeah.
So-
It'd be in the 8s. Yeah.
Oh, that's the critic ones. It's
That's
critic one,
the critics tomato.
Yeah.
And then the popcorn is the audience, which gives it an 84%. So
Really?
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
I can't believe that. It's just people don't like sports movies, I guess.
Well, way to go, Jack. You got on the board there.
Thank
stealing
you.
one
I'm
from
gonna go. I'm second, right?
Yeah, you get to
I'm
go
gonna
next.
go Matt 1C.
Okay.
Oh, I do like the shadow of the 1B. That's nice.
Sometimes it works.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
X-Men.
Who picked this? Matt picked this?
Yeah.
This is the original one, the first one.
This
This
is
is the third
This
one.
is the third one.
Third
Jack,
one.
I'll tell you
Oh, the
that
third
much.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
X-Men: The Last Stand. What do I
I'm gonna
think
say
about this?
Matt went 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Matt gives it a 8. Nope, 7. Like there's no decimal points.
There's
Yeah,
no-
right.
it's a
6.
solid number.
6.
6, 7.
I'm going to go with 5.
Oh, Nick. Nick gets it this time.
Wow.
Wow.
2.
Yeah.
For
I knew it would be
one,
bad. but
It is
It's horrible.
It is the least, and it
I never
beats out.
I never saw it.
It is not great. There's some visual errors that happen in it, and it's also directed by someone on the Epstein thing. So you know what, X-Men: The Last Stand can rot in hell. So anyway,
Who's on the
Nick,
who's on the
Nick,
Epstein?
you
There's so
got
many
that
of
one.
them.
Yeah.
The director.
I know the director. You said director.
On
I don't
to
know.
Chris. Yeah.
I'll take Nick 1C.
Okay. Let's see what this one is. I tried to randomize these two. So
Oh, yours 1.
Oh, yeah, we'll pop back. Okay, so Tombstone.
And you were just talking about it too, which is great.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 9.
Right? Okay.
I can't see Nick ever saying 10 to him.
That's the only reason I gave it a 9.
It's gotta be 9, but I'm gonna go 10 just because. Actually, I should probably go 8. That would give me 1 through 8.
Chris got it. It isn't.
Yeah,
I won't.
I didn't think there's. I knew there was no way Nick would give a movie a 10.
One couple notes on this one. Tombstone. It IMDb gives it a 7.8. Tomatoes gives it a 76%. But check out this popcorn rating on this. Nick's pretty close. It's a 93% popcorn rating for Tombstone.
It's got fat Billy Bob Thornton.
So
It's true. It's like I'm playing cards with my sister's kids or something, brother's kids.
Yeah. You don't even recognize him.
You limp dick sons of bitches.
He's so heavy. I guess he was great friends with Robert Duvall. Because Robert Duvall liked to eat meat. And
they played each other's opposites between Deep Impact and Armageddon.
That's right.
And Billy Bob Thornton doesn't eat meat.
Oh, okay.
And he would take it as it's a funny story. I haven't seen it go on. I think it's on Rich Eisen. He tells it. All right, so it's my turn.
It's my turn.
Oh,
wait.
Nick's turn?
Wait,
Nick's turn.
Nick's
Nick's
first.
It goes back to Nick. Yep.
I kind of want to beat my OCD and go with the pattern.
Yeah.
But like I'll go opposite pattern and go Jack 1A instead of 1B.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's gonna fuck me up.
I know. It's like I kind of wanted to do the zigzag.
Oh, fuck.
Jack's gonna give us a 10.
9.
Let's see.
I gave it a 10.
Jack gave it a 10.
It's the perfect. It's the perfect movie.
Couple notes on this one. Let's see. I have to scroll back up. IMDb gives this a 7.
Yeah, that's about right.
But Tomatoes, we're talking the critics, gives it a 93%.
Wow, that's really good.
It's never boring. It starts off right away.
Yeah,
And Popcorn gives it a 78%. But I was pretty impressed with that tomato rating, though, of 93%.
I would put it in the mid 8s. I mean, if it was me rating it, mid 8s. You know, because it's enjoyable. It's a solid film. It's a good plot.
It starts off. There's no slack. It just starts off right away.
Yeah.
And
it's also got one of the greatest bands ever. Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooter.
Captain Geek and the
Geach.
Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters. I can't do it.
This is Jack's turn. Yeah.
Yes.
My turn. Okay, I'm gonna go Nick 1B.
1B. Okay.
This is 2.
This is a hard one. Oh, did you say 2? That's what you're giving this one. Okay.
I would give it a 0, but I'll give Nick it a 2.
You think Nick's
1?
Damn, you guys have little faith.
Yeah.
Nick gave this.
Oh, that's like a fucking box office smash for Nick.
Oh man, I gotta tell you, Nick, I've lost all respect. That movie sucks.
I love it. It's one of the few romantic comedies you'll actually get me to watch.
Oh my god, it's so boring and bad. Oh my god.
What? Okay, now
I got a point though, right?
Now, to be fair to Nick, he's only slightly higher than what IMDb, Tomatoes, and Popcorn rate Hitch. IMDb gives it a 6.6.
Oh my god!
A tomato rating of 68% and a popcorn rating of 62%. So
it's bad. I would never watch it again.
Nick clearly likes this movie, which threw you guys off, but he's only slightly higher than the critics on this one. Yeah,
it sucks. But I got the point, so it's okay.
It's one of the few
Jack's like, I got a point off of
movies I'll watch.
I never would have guessed Never would have guessed 7 for me, Nick. Right when I saw Hitch, I go, God, that movie sucked. I couldn't wait. For it. I was in the theater. I couldn't wait for it to end. I was just like going, please.
Who got the point on that one?
Jack, the guy that's bitching about it still.
Yeah, right.
Chris, you're up.
Well, Chris could have said 3.
I could have. He could have. Yeah.
Let's try and even out this fucking mishmash of empty spots. Fuck, there's nothing I can do to make it better.
Like it matters.
We'll take Matt for 1B.
I'd have gone 1A. That would just been thrown in the corner.
Yeah.
1B.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
All right, let's see.
Ooh,
Gladiator. Oh, what a fucking movie.
Are you not entertained?
You say boo, Nick?
No, I said ooh.
Oh, I was gonna say,
now, this was one that I probably would have given a 10. Which is
I'd give it a 10.
One of the best parts about this movie was it really kind of opened up the possibilities of what DVD releases could do, like as far as like behind the scenes stuff and kind of giving you like an inside look in the movie, which I thought was awesome. So I'm gonna say Matt's rating is gonna be in 9. Fuck, I want to say 8, 9. I'm gonna go 9.
Okay.
All right, and then me.
Mm-hmm.
Because in truth, like if it's my scale, you'd be like 9.5.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go 10.
Okay.
I seem to remember Matt saying he didn't like it. I could be wrong.
Oh shit! A complete opposite.
I could be wrong. So Chris said 9.
I did.
Yeah.
Nick said 10.
I'm
gonna go 8.
Yeah.
Smart play.
Jack, I appreciate you for knowing me. Yeah, I gave this a 4.
What?
I know.
That's
It's really low.
So when people think I'm not paying attention, I am.
I don't remember Matt saying that about this.
It's not a favorite movie of mine. So I guess I don't need to really defend my position.
I think I remember saying, "Who doesn't like Gladiator?"
Yeah. And I think you even made fun of me, and you were like, "Are you not entertained?" And I get it. It's a great line. It's just not one of my favorites. IMDb gives us an 8.5. Tomatoes gives it an 80%, and Popcorn gives it an 87%.
Did you see the second one?
That's terrible.
No, why would I? I didn't like the first one.
I give the second one a 0.
It was
the second one's dog shit.
It was
so bad.
To me. It was like
why
Jack,
I didn't like the first one.
Yeah, it'd be like Jack watching Return of the King. He's like, oh, I think I'll just go ahead and watch this Return of the King movie.
I mean,
I stopped somewhere in the second movie, I guess.
I mean, I don't really. To me, Return of the King is the weakest of the 3. But
no, I'm just saying the Jack because he's never.
Oh, right. I know
never watched it.
Finished it. Yeah, I don't know how you don't finish the Two Towers. It's so fucking good.
It's
the redemption of mankind.
That was fun to kind of throw you guys off there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it's Nick's turn.
Mine, yeah.
So who got that point?
Jack did.
How did you forget?
Okay.
I'm gonna go Chris 1C.
Chris 1C. You're gonna finish off that block. Now it's gonna look like a goat.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
It's a good thing this movie didn't.
What did Chris get?
The thing is, it's weird because I'm not sure because like he's not a huge fan of Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
So, I am.
That's a cool poster, though. By the way,
I'm not a huge fan of Dark Knight.
Yeah,
but I do like Nolan.
I'm gonna go 9.
Okay. Jack.
I'm gonna go 8. Chris probably thought it was a little too long.
Jack gets it again. The now Chris's initial score for this one was an 8.2. So he did round down. Okay. IMDb 8.2.
No shit.
No shit. It was one of those I was looking up these stats and I was like, holy shit.
See, this is where I like the point system because it throws me off because like it's not a 9. It's not.
So tomatoes is 93% or 9.3 if you want. And then popcorn is 91% on Oppenheimer. So anyway.
I was going to say, I watched the movie The Indianapolis the other day. They're the ones that dropped the bomb off.
Yeah.
It's in Jaws, and it stars Nicolas Cage. The movie's, I didn't realize, there was some stuff I didn't realize. The movie's actually pretty good, but the CGI is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen it, Nick?
No, I surprised I haven't. That's why I was like, oh, is that old? And then I was like, oh, shit.
I kept like for like 2 months. I'm going, no, I don't want to watch it. Finally I said, fuck it, watch it, and it's interesting. And again, like some of it seems rushed, and it's just like so. Like I said, some of the stuff I didn't know, like the captain of the Indianapolis, what happened to him, and all this. But the CGI is pretty terrible. But anyway. I don't know if I'd recommend it or not, but
it's the same. I watched one.
It's your turn, Jack.
It's a Japanese film about the construction of the Yamamoto, which is the largest battleship ever made. And the first 10 minutes of it are the best 10 minutes. And you're like, oh. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, some of the stuff was like, okay, it was so predictable. I go, okay, these guys hate each other now, but they're going to be friends. And at the end, and sure enough, that's what happened. Anyway, okay, I'm going to go. Let's finish out Nick. Nick 1A.
You want to finish off Nick, huh?
I'm going to finish off Nick.
Okay.
Right in the semicolon.
Batman and Robin.
I'm going to go. Nick said this was a 3.
Okay. And Chris?
2.
It is a 4, and Jack once again.
Jack's dominating tonight.
Crazy.
Because I pay attention.
All right. So Batman, the IMDb rating for this, can you believe it? Nick is actually higher than IMDb.
Wow, really?
IMDb gives this a 3.8.
That is brutal.
Holy shit.
In fact, Nick is higher on this than the tomato scale, which is 11%.
Wow.
And higher than the popcorn scale, which is 16%.
Holy shit!
So what is it?
I never saw
that gives a 4 to you?
So I think if you think about it, though, like that movie came out prior to any type of online rating system where people can go online and talk about it. So that's just getting posthumous hate is what that is.
Yeah.
People are looking at
how do I go rate this movie?
Yeah.
I probably not watched the movie since 98 or 97 or 99. So
yeah.
But I remember thinking it was shit then. But get me to go below a 4 in most cases. It has to be the worst piece of shit where I want to.
Well, according to everybody else, it was.
It was. It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie.
You just thought maybe the colors were redeemable.
I was just trying to think. I mean, it did have a sexy Uma Thurman in it.
Right. So, okay. Mm-hmm.
That's just one redeeming quality.
It's just one. All right. That was one of those when I was writing down the stats. I was like, ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because you even wrote to me, are you sure that's not a -4? What's going on?
I did.
I still think the Michael Keaton Batman movies are.
Oh yeah, they're way better.
The best.
It was.
Who are you?
I'm Batman. It was really fun watching. My son, he did a whole Batman binge, and I got to kind of go with him on the journey of the Batmans. So
Michael Keaton rarely makes a bad movie, does he?
He's made a few stinkers. Yeah,
I know, but for the most part, he's pretty good.
All right, I think it's Chris. Chris, you're up next.
Jack, 1B.
1B. Victory.
Oh.
Starring
Sylvester Stallone.
Michael Caine.
Yeah,
Pele.
Michael Caine, sorry. And Sylvester Stallone and Pele.
And a bunch of soccer players.
Yeah.
Kaz Diaz.
What do you think Jack gave this movie?
I forgot.
You forgot? Yeah, you texted it to me and you're just like, boop.
8.
So you don't even know. Okay, 8. Nick?
Oh, he gave it an 8. Sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, he gave it an 8, so I have to go with 9.
Okay. Chris gets this
7.
one. It's a 7. So
It's Rocky Soccer.
It's Rocky Soccer. Yeah.
it's
You
Rocky
guys never
Soccer.
seen Victory?
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Jack's not far off on his ratings here too, because IMDb gave this a 6.7, round that one up, and Tomatoes gave it a 70%, as well as Popcorn gave it a 74%. So Jack's actually really spot on with his
It
rating.
was just
on
hard
that
to
one.
believe that Hatch, Sylvester Stallone, could be a goalie.
It's not a bad movie. I liked it.
I really like the movie, but it's
Yeah.
kind of like, okay, you got to kind of forget that. Okay, here's
Right.
Hatch who plays American football. Suddenly, he's stopping the greatest players in the world.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's a small. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So the director's trying to tell Sylvester Stallone to like make himself look big as the goalie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's I think I watched that movie because Jack, you and I podcasting for years or whatever have recommended that. And I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and watch that. You know,
It's,
sounds
like I
kinda-
said, if you're looking for a good movie to watch, and it's got Pele.
All right, so it goes back to Nick.
I'm gonna go Jack 1C.
Jack 1C. Okay. Bone Tomahawk, starring Matthew Fox and Kurt Russell,
Kurt Russell, America's top 10 actor.
Richard Jenkins, and Patrick Wilson.
I'm gonna go 7 on this one.
7. Okay.
8.
This was one that came in at a 3 for Jack.
Dang.
Yeah. So Nick
I don't
got
remember
that
him talking
point.
about it, but yeah.
I
Bone-
mean, people say it's a great movie. And to be fair, I watched it on a plane coming back on a red eye, so maybe I was tired. But I got to watch it again. But I hated it.
Well, that was really hard for me to guess because I never heard you talk about it, but I know you like Kurt Russell, and it's a Western, so I'm like, well, shit, okay. But
Yeah, I mean,
You like Matthew Fox?
It has all the combinations of me liking it, but I hate it. And people, I remember just going crazy when
It's so the IMDb gives it a 7.1. Tomatoes gives it a 91%.
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's up there with Oppenheimer.
I'm going to
And
watch it again though.
Popcorn gives it a 74%. So
We can talk about that after.
yeah, and then let's see. Next up is Jack.
Jack.
Your last
Okay, I'm going to finish off Chris.
Hey.
Won't be the first time.
Slay.
Ooh.
Troy, starring Brad Pitt,
I know Nick hated this movie.
Orlando Bloom.
I know Nick hated Troy.
Okay.
I'm going to say Chris gave it a 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 5.
Jack again gets the point. It was a 3.
I knew Chris didn't like it. I didn't
Chris
want
gave-
to.
It was one of 2 movies that I have walked out of the movie
Yes, I
theater.
remember him saying that. I didn't want to give Nick, if Nick didn't know, I didn't want to give him any help.
Well,
Well, I'm not.
for Troy, IMDb gave that a 7.3.
I love
Tomatoes ranks it at 53%,
Wow.
and Popcorn gives it a 74% rating there.
I like Troy.
It has moments that are pretty good, but yeah, it just kind of
Last up, it's mine, and it is the Barbie movie.
I've
I'm
never
glad I
saw
didn't
it.
pick.
So with yeah, but you may not have seen it, but what do you think I rated it as?
Yeah. All right, and then whose turn is it? It's Chris's.
It goes to Chris first.
Chris, then me, then Jack. Yeah.
Mm. What do you think I rated this?
8.
Okay.
Some of it was filmed in San Diego.
I'm gonna go 9.
Let's see. I think Matt really likes this movie.
Yeah.
And so 7, 8.
9.
No, so we're at 8 and 9.
8
What'd you
and
say,
9 are
Chris?
taken. Yeah. 8 and 9 are taken.
I'll go 10 because
Okay.
I know it's not lower than 8.
I mean, I could see it, but it's a 9 to me. So Nick, you
You're
got
so
that last
beautiful,
point
Matt.
there. What's up?
You're so beautiful.
Me?
It's a
Oh,
quote from
from the-
Barbie. Yeah.
But you've never seen it.
I've seen that scene.
It's
Oh.
got Margot Robbie. She's not bad.
Yeah, no, I it's a fun movie. I like it. I've watched it several times. I know the music. I know some of the dance numbers that they do. It's funny. So
I've heard people love it.
I'm probably high on it with a 9. IMDb probably from Spam gives it a 6.8, which seems pretty harsh. But Tomatoes gives it an 88%, and Popcorn
Is it Ryan
gives
Gosling?
it an 83%. Yes, Ryan Gosling.
And speaking of mirror movies, I mean,
yeah,
Oppenheimer and Barbie. I mean,
right. Well, different type of mirror movie, but
yeah. Didn't even think about that, Nick.
The Barbenheimer double feature.
So Jack wins this round, guys. The inaugural
what was it again?
quiz by committee.
5, 4, 2. Chris only got 2.
6-4 to 2.
Yeah. I was off by 1 on many occasions.
Like if you weren't getting it, these are all my numbers as you guys.
If there were decimal points involved, I would have gotten it.
These numbers are all kind of me writing down.
Yeah. I like,
but you didn't, and I won, so that's all that matters.
What did you say?
I mean, I'm with Chris. I like the decimal point system because it's like to me.
Okay. I mean, we can do this again with decimal points if you guys want.
Either way, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because exactly like
fuck off, Jack. You won.
Jack's like, I'd like to do this again.
However you guys want to play it is fine. I didn't have to. The best part is I didn't have to really remember the names, which made it
or the years,
right?
Actors.
I just got to go 1 through 10. I can remember those numbers. Let's see.
Well, it's a little bit more evaluating like kind of our own likes and dislikes, and kind of remembering like, oh wait, yeah, like I remember he likes Major League. That was so funny that was the first one
that first popped up. That was like,
yeah.
I thought that was
like
going to
the perfect movie.
I thought that was going to be the this week's Parenthood 1989. Like it's just going to be Major.
Because I had the conversation I was referencing. I actually had with my daughter yesterday. And then 2 days, or whatever it was, 2 days ago. And I texted Matt my picks, like literally right after having that conversation about Major League with my daughter.
Did she like it?
She hasn't seen it.
Oh, she hasn't seen it.
I told her that, she's okay to watch it now. Like, like it's not, at the age of when she's for watching things like The Sandlot and stuff, like, no, not right. She's a little too young for it, but so I think that's the next, because she watched back to back. She watched Rookie of the Year and Angels in the Outfield with my son on the snow day when they were just locked in the house, or one of the many snow days we had.
A League of Her Own is good too.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, and
that's another one that I put up there with Major League as in just overall feel, as in like it's funny.
It's funny.
It's got a good plot.
Heart.
Yeah. It's got heart. Yeah, it's got everything you want.
The soldier dies and they're all like going, okay,
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. It does bring it down for like that.
And you're like going, okay. And it was well done because all the women are like going.
Because it could have been.
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you there, Chris.
Yeah, and she's seen Field of Dreams, because it's number 1 great movie. Actually, no. Number 2, it's a great movie. Number 1, it's my wife's favorite movie of all time.
Really?
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So
like that's a movie that like if my wife was picking a movie to watch, that's what she's gonna pick.
I just think that James Earl Jones is in 3 great baseball movies: Sandlot,
right?
Field of Dreams, and Bingo's. Was it Bingo's All Stars? Was it? I'm drawing a blank. It's Bingo's.
I think you're thinking of Star Wars. He's in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Come on, Matt. Priest, you're here. Matt Bingo's Buffalo.
Well, if you can't think of it, it's obviously not a great baseball.
It's a blanket bingo.
Beach blanket bingo. Yeah, he's in that.
That's what it is. That's the ticket.
Anywho,
Traveling All Stars. Thank you, Randy. Bingo's Traveling All Stars. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. I can see why that didn't catch on. And these are real snappy names.
Oh, we didn't even think about the Bad News Bears, dude.
Yeah, we didn't.
Bears.
I remember that was late 70s,
77 or 8.
That was
I think the last one was the
73.
I think 78.
The last one was the 80s.
Yeah.
I think it was earlier than that. 72, 73.
Oh, you guys don't even get me started.
I think it's
because I remember when it came out because people were just so upset and
it's so
people
vulgar.
like, no, this is how Little League is.
Right
Now you got Tanner saying the N-word left and right.
Right.
Yeah.
But
1976 is the first Bad News Bears. Then you get the wait, and then there's a 79. What is the
then
difference?
it's
Go to
Breaking
Tokyo.
Training.
I think that's a TV show that they tried to do.
Yeah,
anyway,
no,
77 is Breaking Training, and
Then
then
it's Japan.
78 is Japan, and then is that it?
It's
They
kind of
go
stupid.
to like Toronto in one of them.
Maybe
Bad News Bear goes to
it's
Japan.
it's like the Mighty Ducks, because the Mighty Ducks were a basically crappy team, but then they go to play Team USA, which
Right.
they
I
never
think
would
it's
have
just the
taken
three.
all those crappy players with them. Well, here's Breaking Training is they're going to Houston because the other team got sick. But that's the Bad News Bears are going to Houston. But
That's what,
Oh, that's something. They went to the Astrodome. That's what it was. Not Toronto.
let them play.
a lot of people
play.
complain about the Mighty Ducks, just like Bad News Bears, and it's like because it's like you have to dismiss the logic. It's like, wait a minute,
Mhm.
you're talking about a shitty Pee Wee hockey team that was last place, and now they're representing the USA. Like, how did they make the team? How did they make the team?
There's a guy that does
No.
he does commentary on the Mighty Duck movies. It's pretty funny.
Oh.
But like I've always said, I go Gordon Bombay. Oh yeah, he was hot in Pee Wee, so he gets him. He went to law school, so he's got to be in his 30s, right?
Right.
Gordon Bombay, and so he gets a
Right.
shot at the minors. I'm like going, okay, yeah, you might have been good as a Pee Wee
Right.
at 12, but you're
No, but he played in minor league, Major League Hockey. Like I think that was kind of his thing. Like all the guys in the NHL knew him. But I think he did play.
No, because they remember he quit when he missed that triple. When he missed
No,
that,
he did.
goal.
He went back. He went back later.
No, he went back. That's what I'm saying though. Is they remembered him from? Oh yeah, Gordon Bombay. He was great as a Pee Wee. You know, well, a Pee Wee. He never played again after that. That's what I'm saying. He never played after that. He got a second chance to go play in the minors, but he hurt his knee.
Right.
He got roughed up. I'm saying it's come on. Bullshit.
Well,
I'm throwing the
there's a lot of
like-
things that don't make sense. Like when you, I mean, because they're made for kids. Like, oh yeah, it's like, what a fucking dick the Hawks coach when he's a kid. So he's putting like it's a penalty shot. The game isn't fucking over. You know, after he misses this shot, but the coach is like, oh my god, like just it's like the game's not over. Like, why are you putting all this shit on the kid? Like, what the hell? Like, it's just
Well, that was to tie the game.
yeah, but
Oh no,
was
it's to win it,
game?
right?
I think it was to win it. Yeah. And so it was like, well, the game's not over then. It was like, why are you giving this kid shit? He's a kid. Like,
Yeah.
Well, remember that, Gordon? Second place, all the banners.
well,
Yeah.
maybe if you'd coached a little bit better.
Yeah.
Deck him.
Well, we've reached that point
We
in
didn't
the
even talk about the
show
Olympics.
where we have to say goodbye.
Well, we wanted to talk a few
And
minutes about TV. We said after the
we-
show. And we also have an email too.
Yes.
I
We
mean,
have an email.
congrats to both the men's and women's team for winning the gold.
Yeah.
It was
Yes!
There
yeah.
you go.
I
Mhm.
totally forgot. This was the first time we'd won it since 80. I thought we'd won it since then.
It's 46 years.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Just and both times is because the defenseman or defensive person for both Canada women's team and the men's team screwed up. They didn't play it right.
Mm.
Anyway, that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Good save by the goalie though. Total.
Yeah, goalie played out of his mind.
Yeah.
And the women's team was just dominant.
I think someone said the other day that is the most time it's the most anyone in the history of television that Americans have watched TV that early. like
Yeah. All right, quick TV roundup. I'll share a couple things I've been watching. So, Hijacked season 2,
Hi.
getting better. Still like season 1 better.
How far are you in?
I'm live. I'm caught up with it. So
Okay.
it's like I don't know, episode 4 maybe. I'm not sure. So that I'm enjoying. I'm still gonna keep watching it. I definitely like season 1 better. Shrinking's back.
Yep.
So Shrinking season 3 has been a pleasure. Love
I'm
it.
behind.
I'm not gonna say
Season 3
anything.
or season 4?
Whatever
Season
season
three
we're
is-
in.
No, I don't know. I'm
three
just
is-
asking.
it's 3.
No,
It
it's
is 3.
season
I've got it
three.
right here. It's 3.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Tons of fun. I love the show. I really do. Like I can't get enough.
I don't know how my family's fallen behind. Because we've watched the first 2 episodes,
and I've gotten my wife onto watching it. So it's when we have time, like on the weekend, she'll never watch it because she loves it. She loves Jason Segel in general.
The characters are great. It was a mind trip for my kids when we watched How I Met Your Mother. And then, so in between season 2 and season 3, we watched How I Met Your Mother with our kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then when season 3 came back, they were just like, I cannot not see Marshall now. Like they were just like, it was like such a mind fuck for them. Anyway, go ahead.
And the last show, I'm on episode 3, I think, of the new season of Paradise. And I was curious of how they're going to kind of make this season out. And I am out of the gate very pleased with the direction they took.
Okay.
I think
it threw me for a minute, but after I've watched all 3 episodes and I've enjoyed it. Yeah.
Oh, it's only 3 out right now?
3 episodes right.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm on the 3rd then. And they found a way to make this a new story that ties into the old, which I think is very, very cool. And I don't want to give it up fuck it. I'm not gonna give away anything crazy. I'm just giving away the theme of it is it's from the perspective. I think I'm okay. I'm okay. This isn't too spoilery.
Yeah.
But you get to see things through the eyes of people who didn't go into the
the first 2 episodes, yes. The 3rd episode is back to the first season story.
Right.
Okay.
But you're getting an idea of what all happened, right? Which is actually very, very cool.
And there are some very subtle telltales which are really neat, and you'll pick them up as it's like a little thing. There's a conversation in this one episode that's taking place with these people, and then you're like, oh, I see what they're doing, And there's even one really cool in the 3rd episode when you watch it, where someone says this random comment early in the episode, Chris, and then it comes back around towards the end where they say that random comment again. You're like, oh, that's cool. It's a code, And
all right, you'll have to off the show. You'll have to tell me what you mean by those things. But that's my TV roundup.
All right, you want me to go?
Sure. Yeah.
The talk about Chris talking about. So Jay and I actually talked about Hijack very briefly when I was in Raleigh and how we didn't really enjoy season 1. It was good, but it was unbelievable to me because it's like, wait a minute, I'm taking over a plane and I have this random fucking guy constantly approaching me as a terrorist. I'm going to shoot that guy dead in the middle of the fucking plane just to prove a point. And it's just and Jay was like, yes, exactly. Why would you even humor the guy and talk to him? You wouldn't. You would be like, sit down or I'm going to blow your head off. And that's what you would do. Anyway, sorry.
Then the show would be over.
It would be over. Yeah. But that's why it's called bad writing. Anyway, so I can't, like I said, once again, you guys need to watch A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's already over. There's only 6 episodes. You're only 30 to 40 minutes each. You will enjoy
there's
it.
6 episodes, but 7 kingdoms? I'm already lost.
Yeah. I can't do the math. So
Chris already brought it up. Shrinking. Good. Typical, on par with what it normally is. I'm going to go see the movie Send Help tomorrow. I'll give you a review of that next week. And actually, I won't be here next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did go watch a very strange, odd movie called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die with Sam. Real famous actor. You know who he is.
Elliot?
No, Sam. What was in? I was thinking of him from Galaxy Quest. Matchstick Men.
Oh, yeah. Sam. Iron Man.
Sam Rockwell.
Rockwell.
That's it.
Rockwell. So if you liked the 12 Monkeys kind of time travel, head trippy, what's going on, I don't know what's going on kind of movie, you will enjoy Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. But it is, like I said, it's out there. I knocked out Shoresy season 5 in one afternoon. Excellent show. Never going to complain about Shoresy ever. Like I said, I knocked out all 3 episodes of Paradise season 2. The first one is going to be like, what the fuck is going on? But it does warm to you because it's all new characters, all new what's going on. Scrubs, like Jack brought up, I watched the first 2 episodes of it. Was pleasantly surprised how good that is going. There's a few odd choices in characters just because they're trying to replicate the chemistry of the old seasons. Yes. Naturally, some of the people have passed on. So instead of having the lovable, sassy black woman that always was behind the counter, we have 2 now sassy people behind the counter, and they're trying to capture that chemistry. Those 2 characters kind of annoy me a little bit, but they'll probably grow on me. And that's it as far as new TV. Tomorrow you have documentary, Matt, you will enjoy on Amazon, Man on the Run, Paul McCartney documentary.
You don't know. You don't know what I like.
You might like it. Fine. You're going to give it a 6. And then
hearing something like a...
Yeah, I hear it too.
I hear it too.
Like a printer?
Yeah. And then also tomorrow, Kurt Russell show, Monarch, Legacy of Monsters, the Godzilla show, season 2 will be out tomorrow on Apple.
Okay.
If y'all have not watched season 1, please give it a shot. It is, if you like Godzilla.
Is his son in that one?
Yes, it's him and
because I've been watching things on TikTok with him, and he goes, his son said something. He goes, well, name your favorite the movie your dad's in. And then he goes, and then they asked Kurt. He goes, I like that one. And he goes, well, he's been in a lot of things. And he goes, can you just say you've never seen any of my movies? It was funny.
Yeah, so it takes place in 2 different times, and so they play the same character, but Kurt Russell's, Wyatt Russell when he's older, So, but it's
I know I liked that aspect of how they did that.
Yeah.
So.
I'll give that a shot. It's got Kurt Russell.
It's good. I think you'll like it. I enjoyed it. And then
you won't
lady,
you won't like the subtitle portions, Jack. You'll be annoyed by that. But just hang with it. Okay.
Yeah. The young lady that won the Emmy for Shogun is in it as well. I mean,
oh really?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But yeah, it's a good show, Jack. I enjoy it.
What's it called?
Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. So just type in Monarch on Apple. And you'll find it. And then that's pretty much it for February. And then you got Peaky Blinders coming out March 6th. And
that's a movie, right?
It's a movie on Netflix though. And then March 20th, I know Chris anyhow. I already bought my ticket for Project Hail Mary and IMAX on March 20th, and then March 27th for All Mankind season 5 is out.
So the embargo on people reviewing Project Hail Mary is over. So my TikTok feed the algorithm has drawn me to obviously all that content. Everyone is giving it really good reviews. I haven't looked up online if anything's posted, but one of my favorite ones to listen to is actually Ray Porter, the guy who did the audiobook, gave a review of the movie, and he loved it. And he's very vocal about the fact that was one of his favorite books to produce was him reading that movie. Or that book rather, and he was gushing. So like I'm really excited for this movie. I think it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, the 2 people that I trust that also were in LA to see the showing, both came out and said it's unbelievable. So
yeah,
said it probably will be unbelievably nominated for Oscars come next year.
I was watching another thing that popped up, and the 2 directors, I forgot their names, but I think they're like childhood friends, which is kind of cool. They did this thing on their social media about how they're releasing it, I think, in 12 different formats, which is kind of wild. So it's the standard, format for normal theaters, and there's like 8 different IMAX formats, 4D, this, that, everything. And like, there's actually like a 180 or 240 degree version of it. So you have like, you said this, I forgot which IMAX it is, but it's like you have screens that kind of go all the way around you. So they even reformatted it for that too. And all this, apparently, like if you go to one of those IMAX theaters, it's like the super like 10.1 setups. They say that that's probably the best experience because of how when they're doing a lot of space travel, like some space junk's gonna fly by the camera at like 11 o'clock, and you're gonna like feel and like that happening. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I there's part of me that I just want to get to seeing it, but I kind of want to get the experience of seeing it in a format that's gonna be like that, you know, enhanced.
That's the one good thing about me living in the town I live in versus Fort Collins is that my town actually has the old school full wall IMAX, you know, and that's what I bought. I'm center, right awesome. The perfect seat. And I mean, even I told you that like at Comic-Con, I went to that panel, and normally you have, you know, the stage and then like one big screen, and they did the entire theater as one big screen and to show all this stuff coming in. And I was like, this is a big deal, you know.
I think Rocky is going to be the Baby Yoda of 2026.
Oh, no doubt.
As far as like toys go and all that shit.
Ironically,
the same movie.
Ironically, I'm not looking forward to Mandalorian and Grogu.
I don't think anybody is. I mean, I'm going to see it. I'm going to watch it, but
I forgot that was even happening.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I know Disney's already concerned because they haven't really been.
The trailer that they did in the Super Bowl was so dumb. It was like, I know what they were trying to do with the beer commercial parody, but I was just like, this is just dumb.
Yeah, whoever thought that was like, no.
Like I was
cool,
like,
but no. Yeah.
And then, I mean, there's a couple scenes in the main trailer that I saw. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
like, you know, this will be cool when I see it, but I'm not excited.
I think this is an idea they fucking smoked up like 3 or 4 years ago,
right?
And we're like, oh, we're cashing in on this fucking thing,
right?
And it probably got. I'm assuming it went into like pre and like post production hell, and it's being released 4 years too late.
Well, the momentum is gone. That's the thing.
Yeah,
because the momentum was so high at the end of season 2, and then season 3 basically squandered it, and then it's just been too long.
Yes, there's the Boba Fett season, and then season 3. It just they really shit the bed on that. Or on the other hand, you know, like
best property from Star Wars.
Why can't we do more stuff like that? But that's a whole other.
I mean, I would like to think that Filoni will have the mindset to say like, we need to have some adult Star Wars, we need to have some young people Star Wars,
right?
No,
you have to have it at kind of some you know, different age sets. But Jack, did you want to talk about your TV roundup, or should we get to the
watching
email?
Okay,
we'll get to the email.
I'm almost season 3, starting season 3.
It's fucking midnight.
And I'm
exhausted.
I know I'm watching something else, but I can't remember it. Oh, I started the British Ghost season 2 because it's been 10 months since the American Ghosts.
Oh yeah, there's so much more of the British Ghosts. Like I didn't realize that there were multiple seasons because I had stopped somewhere around
season
5.
There's like 5 seasons.
Yeah, it's funny.
It
is funny.
It's a little darker than the American version.
It has different tones, but I like the ghosts on there.
Yeah.
So, and then there was another show, DMV. Have you watched any of that on Paramount, Jack?
Oh, Paramount.
Oh, I tried it. I couldn't stand it.
I hung in there with
3 episodes. It was like, it's the one where they try too hard.
Yeah.
And it's just
did you
watch 3 episodes? I can't do it.
So the show, the little show that could for me was on Peacock. I did not really care for the pilot. Kind of just struggled through the second episode, but I felt like by the time I was done, I liked the paper. So the Office spinoff. The pilot episode, it's just
Cindy watched the pilot episode and said it was really boring.
It's just not there. Stick with it though, because there's some really, really funny bits. And my daughter, who will kind of pop in and out, she started. She was like laughing about it, and
all right, I'll give it a try.
I thought there was some really funny bits, but you got to give it 4 episodes. You got to give it 4. So, and there was some, they name dropped my hometown because it takes place in Toledo, and at some point they mentioned Defiance.
Well, that's reason to watch it right there.
I was like, oh, that's cool. They mentioned, it's like so random, but anyway.
Yeah, my hometown gets mentioned every now and then.
That's my little TV corner. So, Nick, you got an email for us?
We do. So it's called Lego Photos.
Oh,
It is
Lego photos.
It is from Maggie.
Maggie.
Yep. So hi, Jack, Matt, Nick, and Chris. Last month I went to the Building Museum in DC, and there was a Lego exhibit, Brick City.
Nice.
Here were some of the photos. All Legos were built by Warren Elsmore, a UK-based Lego artist. What a cool
Elsmore's
job!
his last name.
Elsmore.
Okay.
Uh,
What is that noise?
Oh, it's him vaping on the mic.
No, not the no.
No, there's
That's
another
quiet.
noise. Yeah, there was another like feedback noise.
No, I heard
Oh.
him vape, but there's.
Oh,
something
can you
going
hear
on.
that?
Yeah, I heard the.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I
That's
didn't
no
know
big
you
deal.
could hear that.
It's that. It sounds like a old
Like an old
dot
printer, like
matrix
a
printer.
No, I
Yeah.
hear you.
Okay, whatever.
Not the vaping. That's a separate.
Okay.
Not the vaping. No,
Yeah.
the vaping's just.
I'm with you, Jack. I'm not. You know.
Okay.
I think I'm losing my mind.
The Olympic Park in London has 6,000 bricks and took 100 hours to build. Las Vegas has 900 bricks and took 15 hours to build. The Mardi Gras parade has 9,000 bricks and took 50 hours to build. Lincoln Memorial, 2,000 bricks, 24 hours to build.
Oh, that'd be cool to build.
There isn't an amount of time that a large train station, because he built it. Oh, no accessory for a train station. Anyway, so here are some of the photos. So here is a Las Vegas sign.
Viva Las Vegas.
This is, I know they're hard to see, but like this is like a Mardi Gras.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
This is the
Love it.
stadium she was referring to in London.
Nice.
Is that Wembley?
I like the foliage.
This is a little mini Vegas, I guess.
Cool.
Oh, that's the what is that?
Mandalay Bay.
Oh,
Mandalay
I see.
Bay. Yeah, thank you.
And then here is this huge rail station.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Here's
Thomas
the Lincoln.
can park his train
Yeah.
in there any day.
This is probably the weakest of them all. This is the
Oh.
Lincoln Memorial.
Oh, well, you're just dunking on Lincoln, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that
His
one
half
like,
his head
took like
missing.
24 hours to build. Is what
So yeah, the Lincoln. Let me see. The Lincoln took 2,000 bricks and it took 24 hours to build.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been. It's okay.
Is Lincoln in there?
Was that is all? To
I don't know.
is that-
Didn't see it.
I know you would.
Yeah, that's all she wrote. Yeah, just
Oh, okay.
kind of giving an update on like a cool museum that she wrote. She
I knew
didn't
you would
sign-
hate though. You wouldn't want Lincoln.
Oh
in there.
yeah, and then she just wrote Maggie. Yeah, just in
Oh.
Maggie. Yeah, she didn't say love you or hate you or fuck off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your
that's a
normal
plus.
emails do. You know.
Well, we are way past our usual time here. So
I blame
this
Chris.
is a
I'm even tired.
supersized show. I guess we should kind of fit one more commercial break in here, right?
That's
I
true.
guess.
At the very tail end.
What a shit move. Hey, you got all the way to the end, but if you want to hear the end, you get to listen to this fucking commercial.
That's how shit on Prime does it all the time. So,
I think most people have turned us off by now.
Well,
Yeah.
Prime pisses me off probably more than anyone when it comes to the commercials because it'd be one of those things where I'll pause it and I forget that I have like 3 or 4 minutes left in the episode at the very end, and I'm just kind of and it will go to sleep, and then I'll come back and it will start at the very fucking beginning of the episode.
Yes.
And I fast forward and I have to sit through all those goddamn commercials again.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers.
yeah, and it's not like they don't have enough money.
Right.
So come on.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's that comedian? What's his name?
Yeah, it's called the end of the show.
it's called End of the Line.
Anyway, he
the
does
next.
yeah,
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
The
thanks.
line.
I want to go to
80
sleep too. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Well, at that point, because we are deliriously drunk on talking, we'll be back next week, I guess. Maybe not, Nick.
No, I'll be in St. Louis.
Okay. Well,
St. Louis.
we won't podcast probably for 2.5 hours next week, but we'll be back next week.
But Chris, you've been one of the most talkative today, though. Would you agree?
Well,
10 milligrams will do that to you.
Okay.
thanks for everybody that joined us live in the chat throughout all of this. Matt Trees, Sherry, Randy, And if I'm forgetting anybody that
The
made a
RAMBLECAST
comment.
After Dark guy.
Thanks everybody that joined us. Thanks for the patrons that have made this show possible. Maggie, of course, Eckhart, Joanne, as well as Ed. Thanks for doing what you do. Thanks for everybody that listens. If you want to send us an email like Maggie did, send it to rcadcast@gmail.com or go over to YouTube and follow us on Ramblecast After Dark, all spelled out there in YouTube. So thanks everybody, and look for the verses on the Facebook group, because I will put that on the Jay and Jack Facebook group. So
Is it versus?
yeah, the verses. Sorry, the results of the verses. I'll put that up there.
Okay.
I'll put the verses. That
You mean the
game
the
results?
movies.
You mean?
the game results?
No,
not a
no,
verse.
I didn't mean the games. I'm sorry, I didn't mean the game. The verses that we discussed.
What verse?
All right, everybody, shut the fuck up and let Matt close out the show.
All right,
I'm confused.
I'm talking about the movies we picked out. The Robert.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
those-
I didn't know we did that. Okay.
we all picked a movie, and I thought it was really organic.
all right.
Again, I repeat, everybody shut the fuck up and let him close out the show.
All right.
Well, I wouldn't have gone with the Great Santini.
That doesn't
that's
matter.
what
That's
you went
what
with.
you-
That's what you went with. Yeah.
I'm just saying you should watch it.
No, thanks for joining us. Good night.
No, I'm pissed.
Really.
And scene.